wow.
Hello, everyone.
Been a while.
To MinusOneCHarisma D&D channel.
Hey.
We're here today on a beautiful Monday. Here are our beautiful players. If you'll notice, Miss Melissa is out fighting crime.
Hide in a closet somewhere. Oh.
Closet crime.
Or is tied up in a
like
closet
Narnia.
by Jason. That's
Why not
those
both?
are the only two options.
It's like
The Narnia
Narnia. She's
closet?
in the closet fighting crime.
Okay, guys, wait. Can we
What about
just for
committing
a
it?
second imagine Melissa getting thrown into Narnia?
Oh, she would
I think you do
rob
that.
Mr. Tumnus. She would rob him.
Yeah.
She would murder him.
Yeah,
just
she,
like a
she'd
little
either
knife
be
and just
dead
like...
in 10 minutes or like ruling the place in 20.
Oh, she'd be really good.
Yeah. And then how upset she would be when she comes out of the closet and you're like, "Oh, did you want to join D&D?" Like, "No, I lived it."
I am the queen.
It's my life.
Imagine
Turkish
Kate tossed into Narnia.
delights.
I can't imagine Kate thrown into Narnia.
Kate's is Narnia.
Man,
I would
that
feel
would
bad.
be,
for
yeah,
the
seriously. Narnia lives in Kate.
Narninians.
Narnia lives in Kate.
I'm okay with that. I'm here for it.
That's
Did you
where
say-
all the dice come from. Just
Just Narnia.
Did you call them Narninians?
Yeah.
Narninians.
I said I would feel bad for the Narninians if Kate was there to just cause
Narnians?
destruction and terror.
Narnians, right?
Narnians.
Narninians. Well, if you're south of the border, they're Narnians.
Narnites?
North of the border.
Narnans.
They're Narnars. All those
Narnars.
Narnars in the
Sticky
corner.
Narnar.
Please.
Narnies.
Oh gosh.
Narnars.
Narnars.
Sticky narnar, dude.
Hey, Seashell.
I'm from SoCal.
All right, we have a bunch of Narnars. We have a quick check-in, and then we'll start playing some D&D. What you say? What you all about?
Sounds good, you nards.
Journal entry, Rezik Moongrove. Our time in Caravella Town has come to an end, and honestly, I'm going to miss it. I will, of course, miss my private room in a luxurious mansion, but that's without being said. I do feel like our team has really been able to relax, recenter, and remember why we're all together in the first place and what it is we really care about in this world. Each other. There was a brief period of time after the horrors of Gottheim that I lost myself a bit, and this has really helped. I guess dealing with a power-hungry, kid-slaughtering religious fanatic will do that, or just really any apocalyptic threat. But looking back at our time in Caravella, I really only had one truly negative experience, and surprisingly enough, it wasn't the metallic monster we fought underground. No. Something far worse. An unrequited crush. Yes, I know, embarrassing, but as I have noted countlessly in this journal, I have in fact been crushing hard on the lovely tiny tiefling, Trust. I had prepared a fabulous picnic, bought a new outfit, and even baked a batch of Mother's famous sunnies. But my previous theory that Razma would be the first to win her heart over were confirmed when we caught them both sneaking out of his room, looking like they had just, well, let's just say, been training vigorously. With all hopes dashed, I asked Dresden to share in the picnic basket that I had made, and to my surprise, the rest of the group asked to attend, with the exception of Cornelia, who I can only assume was waiting to catch an encore performance? I'm not really sure. Well, anyway, I was spiraling, and thanks to my friends, I slowly came to realize that what I thought was right in front of me was, in fact, an illusion. Crafted by my own brilliant mind, of course. See, I had concocted this delusional crush from a mixture of the admiration I truly have for Trust and her music, and the fact that I am proud of her trying to control the chaos inside and turning it into something trained and focused, as I am one to do myself with my own abilities. Oh gods. I really hope she knows she doesn't need these abilities to make her special. I mean, she already is. I'm sure she knows that, but perhaps I should have said more. Trust and I are good friends. We don't have to be anything more than that. And it took the best friends in the world to make me finally open my eyes. And I am truly grateful. Well, onwards and upwards, I say. This team can take on the world, and that's kind of what we're planning to do as we head east towards Kaldar'Nix. We're hoping to find a place called Hojo, and possibly a second portal. As we all know, these places are shrouded in mystery and will most likely be confronted by a force of evil, or something of the like, knowing our luck. Our first stop will hopefully be Hojo. There, our main objective will be to help Trust control her powers. But she has made it clear that if we do find any information on her origins or family history, it would be appreciated, but not the focus. I plan to do whatever I can to help our dear friend. I mean, if things work out, this could be a way to bring back my sister Eva from the dead, or at least back to the material plane with a new body. But writing this all down, it sounds like a fool's errand. No, we must keep thinking positively, and keep our chin up. I mean, if ever there was a miracle, Eva is the most deserving of anyone I know. We need to make this happen. And finally, the second portal. Again, if we could find, will supposedly bring us face to face with the next pair of prime aspects. Additional pieces of the once great King Elazar the Deathless, who shattered himself and the world presumably 1,000 years ago. It has been theorized by some that the king is in some kind of coma, and if he wakes up and his prime aspects have not been put together in some fashion, well, he'll destroy the world. And it's pretty obvious why we don't want that to happen. Now, the first pair we met were, faith and faithlessness. So I wonder what destiny has in store for us next. Love and hate? Peace and violence? Law and chaos? When you break it down, it sounds like the makeup of our group. Polar opposites, you know? It's what makes us such a dynamic and well-balanced force. That's why it's so important to keep our little group together for as long as possible. I mean, if you took us apart, what are we? Would we be as powerful? Would we have achieved as much as we have? Well, I suppose I'll dive into that next time, as we now approach the coast of Kaldar'Nix, a very cold and interesting place. I'll let you know how this goes.
So good.
You all approach a long queue of boats, waiting to be beached on the massive snow-covered shores south of Kaldar'Nix. You watch as Goliath men and women heave boats on a series of carts to keep them from freezing in these sub-zero waters. Giant icicles bobbing up and down threateningly nearby. Nearby them, nearly 15-foot giants, massive, holding ropes and staves and different tools to help move this whole process along. And on the coast, you see a series of these really long-limbed white creatures. They look maybe the size of a bear, but they have these huge, long, almost dreadlocks coming off their whole body, 4 legs, and they have these really flat faces, just wide, flat faces. And they're all hooked up in these long carts in these teams. And you see them, they come running in, and then they flop onto the snow and just almost skate along on the snow. Teams of 4 and 6 and 8 of them. And you guys get into the queue. It's freezing outside. There's a little bit of a light snow, but it isn't misty. It's not covering your visions or anything like that. You guys can still see. And you have some time, maybe a few hours before it's your turn to get beached, to head to the main city of Kaldar'Nix. And that brings us to all of you.
So we got time to kill?
A little bit of time.
Captain, what are we doing?
Want to play cards or
Oh, there's like, okay.
take a
Checking out my
nap?
bees.
Yeah, how are the bees?
Can I pull Pup and
Done
Air
for the ball?
Karate aside? Oh wait,
Sure.
dumb. All right, can I pull Pup and Air Karate aside?
Yes.
No one can overhear us somewhere secret.
All right. Yeah, you guys head up.
What? We're doing secrets? Yeah.
You guys head up to the front of the boat. There's a big, the bow of the ship, and you look around and make sure that no one's listening in.
Okay, so I just wanted to kind of like go over what exactly happened before we left. It's about my power. It's about my power. It's not anything like weird or anything. But I really wanted to kind of tell you something that I discovered. Which was that so Rasma and I did kiss, but like it wasn't much more than that. And when we did, it's like I got filled with his soul, but like in a good way, where he kept his, and it feels nicer, and I don't understand it.
Wait, so you have a soul?
I have like the power of his soul, but I don't
without
have
his
his
actual soul.
Yes.
Wow. Has this ever happened before?
No.
Are you guys in love? Is this what love is?
I don't know. I don't think. I don't. Listen.
Are you married? Oh my
No.
god, are you gonna have babies?
No! 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 No!
Babies?
No!
Are you sure?
Yes!
You'd be like set for life though.
But I don't.
It's true.
Do you really see me just staying at home with a bunch of little babies running around? That's not what I do!
I mean, do you not do that right now?
I'm kind of like one of the little babies running around causing the chaos, really. I don't really.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's incredible.
This is
Is
big.
it only
news.
with Resma, or can you do it with someone else?
But I don't know. It didn't
We're
happen
gonna
when I.
find out after.
No, I'm not doing that again. No. That went so poorly. No.
Wait, what went poorly?
Just randomly kissing people to see if it happened again.
Oh,
What could go wrong?
true.
Yeah. So, I don't think I'm going to do that. But.
Did
No, it's never
Killwise do
happened
something?
before. What?
Did Killwise do something?
To me?
Yes. You said you kissed him.
No. No. I never kissed Catwise.
Not
No.
Kellwise.
All right.
Why? Do you want to kiss Kellwise?
Well, why not?
Yeah, to each their own.
You guys are all crazy.
That's the way I show
Kissy.
love and affection. No? Is it not?
Oh. Wait.
Yeah, but so basically, I've got a soul power to use. So if it comes down to it, but I didn't take anyone's soul. But I may have discovered a way for having an infinite supply, except it didn't come with us. So if I use it, I can't get it back.
Got it. Do you remember, like, what it felt like when that happened? Like, is there, like, something that you did different that made it so that could happen? Because now you've done it. And so if you tried to kiss someone else, maybe it could work because you've done it already. So you just do that thing with...
I'm
You
with you,
know,
pup. I would like
I
some more
feel-
details.
I
I've seen it
feel
before.
no. The first time he tried to he kissed me, I almost like took his soul. Then it was terrifying.
Oh.
I guess this time, I don't know. I mean, he definitely likes me and I like him back, and maybe that is part of it. It just felt like really warm, and like he just said, "Here you go," and handed it to me.
He said, "Here you go," and handed you his soul?
Not like literally, but like figuratively.
How?
Like, we kissed, and I, like, felt all warm, and
He
felt...
said, here you go while you were kissing? How do you...
No,
Here you go. Like, how?
no, like, it's like his soul said, here you go.
Oh, he didn't literally say, here you go.
Right.
Hmm.
And it was like, he like, just let me have it. He was just like, this can be yours. And it felt really, really vast. Like,
Did you guys talk
Like,
about it after?
so, yes, that's why I was in his room for so long. Because we were trying to figure it out and, like, what it meant. But there's no information anywhere. In any books, we've been trying.
Okay.
And like maybe we kissed a few more times, but like it wasn't crazy. And it was a lot of like
crazy.
I don't know. It was just really nice.
That's good.
Well,
You deserve nice.
Thank you.
And
It
you
just
deserve
felt
warm.
like safe.
Aw.
Hmm.
That's nice. Have you ever felt that before?
It's not that he
No.
opened himself up to you, but you both opened yourselves up to each other.
Ooh, I like that.
Like a
That's nice.
mutual, consensual,
Door opening thing.
you know? Like a
Like a pumpkin?
no, like a heart.
Oh.
Oh,
Aha.
sorry.
I-
Yeah. You better?
I can't do it. Mine looks
You're
stupid.
literally doing it right now. What are you talking about?
Doesn't look like a heart. I
I've
don't know
never
what
seen
it
a
looks
heart that looks like that.
I don't
They're
see
all
it.
veiny usually. They come with
No,
giant
yeah,
tubes
they're like
and such.
they're like you've
Like
ripped
it.
them out before, haven't you, Pat?
Yeah, they're more like this, to be honest.
They're like
A little bit.
Yeah,
A little aorta.
way a lot more blood involved.
yeah. Yes.
Well,
But,
this is big news, Trust.
That's awesome.
I'm beginning to also realize. No, I knew this. Listen, like kindness and love and relationships have never been a part of my life before, and it's really uncomfortable. And I still really don't know quite how I feel. There's still a little bit of guilt over like the whole Kate thing. I know that was so long ago, but like I really liked
yeah.
her.
What happened to her? We just
Well,
left.
I saved her life, and then we left.
That was it. Did you even say bye?
Did we say bye? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Did we just like
Kate
she
was,
just somewhere pining for you?
Kate had taken that really bad, grievous wound, and you guys, I think she had
General?
woken up just at the very end. You guys had said goodbye, and she had woken up because Trust had
Mhm.
saved her at the last second.
Yeah. Right before
said
her
goodbye.
brothers like put us in barrels and smuggled us, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, that's my really complicated love life, and I just really needed to tell someone, and thank you for listening. I appreciate you both.
Yeah. No, I'm
Doesn't
excited for
sound
you.
that complicated.
Mm-mm. No,
Well,
it's
my-
not really exciting because now you're learning more about yourself and other people. And I know this whole relationship thing is like new, but does it feel good? Are you happy about it?
I think so, but also like I'm not used to people caring about me, and I'm not used to being attached to people, so it's also really scary and unknown and uncomfortable.
I'm trying really hard not to be offended by the words you're saying.
I mean in a romantic way. But the friendship thing's new too. But I mean, it is.
What are you talking about people caring? What do you think we all do?
What?
Even Preston cares. That's why he's so mean, because he cares.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think he's
Hmm.
pretending.
I
He
think
could
you're.
go either way, really.
Yeah, that's a bit
In most
optimistic of you.
situations, I'm sure.
I mean, maybe if he works through a few things first, but right now I think it's pretty just.
I think that he's just mean because he sees the things that he doesn't like himself in you sometimes, and he's like, oh no!
Oh!
But really, it's
Oh!
like an internal thing.
Pop, I heard about that one. It's called projecting. And I think,
Yeah!
right, he's projecting on all of us. Yeah. He just
Just like
takes
that in the
every...
book.
Yeah. That was smart. I really like that. That you're a good gift giver.
Thanks.
But yeah, so that's that, and I didn't know whether to tell Cornelia or not, but I decided maybe she'd just probably run around telling everyone, so I was like, maybe not. But
So,
eventually,
not tell anyone?
yeah.
Okay. What if it's
No.
really important? Like something happens and like it's really important,
But like, what's your definition of important?
like life or death.
Yes.
All right. So life or death. We're allowed to reveal your secrets.
Correct. As long as it's
Something that
relevant.
pertains to that. Got it.
Yes.
Not like life or death. Like I run and I'm like, oh, guess what about Tron?
Right. Not like that.
Life or death about you.
Yeah, I'm really like uncomfortable with feelings, so it's all a lot for me to talk
you
about
want to
them.
get comfortable with them, though? Is that something that you want to like learn how to do?
No.
Okay,
No, why not?
that's fair. But you should.
Maybe
But only if you want to.
someday.
But like doing.
Listen, it doesn't mean we can't still cuddle, pal.
Yeah. So someone who apparently doesn't care about you. Man, I used to it bad.
That's not what I meant! That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant!
Well, thank you for sharing with me, Trust.
Thank you for listening.
Your
Yep,
secret
yep,
is safe with me. And who knows? Maybe when more of your barriers come down, new powers will emerge, even stronger than before.
If it takes me being comfortable with my feelings, it might take a while.
Let me know if you ever want to talk about them.
Deal.
Deal. The three of us will reconvene and talk about our feelings.
In 10 minutes.
No.
All right. We'll see you in
I know,
10.
then every 10.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I take out my little number.
Rubik's Cube.
Cube.
All right.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll
and
start
you
tuning my ukulele.
The three of you see the Eric Karate, Pup, and Trust conspiratorially on the front of the ship, talking in hushed tones. An occasional
be good.
outburst from Trust.
What do you think they're talking about?
Nothing good.
Whoa!
No!
Maybe we should sleep in shifts.
Yeah, I think we need to be careful tonight.
You put what where?
Well, I think they're just talking about.
Exactly.
I think they're just talking about Trust's show back in the tavern before we met her.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Sure.
I mean, that's
Premonition.
fine.
Yeah.
Do we need to know?
No.
It seems like it's pretty private. I mean, minus
Yeah.
the yelling. But
Well,
it
minus
seems
the
pretty private.
fact that it was a public show, but yeah.
Oh yeah, well, that too.
Have you had?
I just meant the conversation. Really, the conversation seems like a private conversation, minus the yelling.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Really
Would this conversation warrant using the war room? We haven't used it yet, and I really want to. It's been dying to actually.
Wait, you want
to
us
go down there?
You want us to go all the way down to the war room just to finish this conversation?
I mean, I want to use it at some point. We need to use the war room. It's like just sitting there.
I mean, he's got a point.
All right.
We haven't used it
Never
yet.
mind.
and- No. I'm with you, Rezek. I think we should go. I think.
Okay, walk down to the war room.
Yeah. Why not?
Yes. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna
We've
grab
got
some
time to
breakfast
kill.
really quick. 1 second. And I'll get some food.
Yep. Bring some.
Are you going to the war room or are you going to get breakfast?
Both.
Well, bring some for us.
Okay.
You guys get down
maybe
to
we
the
should.
war room, and you notice that there's a small mirror in the war room, which is the only mirror on the ship. And you walk in and you see Fitz admiring himself in the small. It's like compact-sized mirror.
I didn't know we had a mirror.
You look good, man.
Oh, thank you. I know. Ooh, what
I
are
mean,
you
it's-
doing in here? You guys,
Oh, we're about-
you guys never use this room.
Yeah, it's time to. We got war coming.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Mhm.
With who?
Yeah.
No. Battle of the sexes.
Who?
Don't sleep tonight. You ever
Who you
seen
talking
Real
about?
World Road Rules?
Is that a traveling show?
That's a traveling show.
Hmm.
They used
No,
to
I
come
didn't
around
missed
in
that
a big
one.
caravan, pulled by a bunch of oxen. No, okay. Anyway, we're having breakfast if you want some.
Yeah, and we're just, checking out the room, seeing if we can all fit. We haven't really been down here. I mean, again, I didn't even know we had a mirror.
Yeah, fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
this place is really cool. I don't even know what's really in here. I haven't really explored that much.
Well, it's
So,
pretty
You got
I-
a table with 6 chairs all around it. You've got like a desk area, and all of this has been like nailed down to the ground. The table itself and the desk have been just fastened to the ground, and there's a bookshelf with little lines of twine to hold anything on the shelves to keep them from falling off.
You know, would
Do
have
we
been
have
better than
books?
twine. Like wood. Wood would have probably been better.
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
we hired a
you-
moron to fix the ship. What do you expect?
It was 500 more gold to get the wood. And yeah, we just didn't want to fork it over. So we
That's
went with
fair.
the twine version. Yeah,
That's fair.
it works.
Corners,
It works.
Corners were
Are,
cut.
are there any books on the bookshelf? Are there any books on the bookshelf? No.
There's
Okay.
nothing on the bookshelf. You
We
guys had
have
bought a
no-
bunch of
we own no
furniture,
books.
but yeah, unfortunately.
All
I
right.
hope someday we can put some books on this shelf.
As we were saying on the deck. Yeah, I don't think that conversation is any of our business. All right, good
No.
discussion.
Yeah.
War room.
All right, great.
Good job.
I start making little like minis for the table in the middle. Like we're gonna have like a little war with like our food. So I start making like little like food minis of like little soldiers. I'm like, all right.
Eating them.
Oh, okay.
No, make another.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd take like some sort of toothpick or
They're
fashion
delicious.
some sort of small bit of wood and like stick some dried fruit on the ends of it and kind of start marching them across the table against Rezik.
nice. See, he gets it.
Yeah.
I call Kettle Eyes on my
food.
team. You
I'm
got
gonna go
fits.
see if I can join the women's team. And I walk
Oh,
out.
come on.
It's the war room. We're enacting war.
It's war. All right. Well, it's you and me, Kettle Eyes. And we
Okay.
just start.
All right.
Throw things.
You guys
at
have
me.
your own little mini fruit warhammer. As time passes, anything else you guys want to do before your boat starts getting hauled onto shore? Okay.
No.
Checking on my bees.
Oh yeah, you check on your bees.
Your bees.
Jesus, is this the first time you've looked at these bees since we left?
No.
Roll me a D100.
D100.
A B100?
B100.
Buzz,
Boo
mother
this
trucker.
man.
50.
Boo this man.
No, I
50.
liked it.
Half of your bees have survived. This trip.
Oh, down to 12.
Some
Yeah.
getting
No.
carried away by
13.
gusts of wind. Some of them just outright not making it. But at this point, you see a lot of them huddled on these little petals, these little
Oh.
flowers out on the deck, and they seem to be barely moving. Some of them covered in frost.
Yeah, we need a.
Can I
we need
try
some-
and make a little hut for them?
I'm like
Yeah, we
scoop
need
them
tiny
up and
little
like
bee
bring them
coats.
inside.
Okay, so you guys take a couple of these pots and these planters and you
They-
start moving them below deck.
They were all below deck.
Were they?
think they were on the deck.
flowers? I thought the flowers were...
No,
all-
the whole point was that they were below deck, and you guys like bees inside, and I was like, yeah, bees inside. Otherwise, they'd fly off.
Okay.
That's what I thought. That's my
But
bad.
how
I
did-
thought that they were inside the whole time.
Okay.
But then are the flowers on the deck? Because the flowers would need light.
Mm-mm.
No, the flowers don't need light.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
be like-
No,
Well,
the whole
we're going
point was
back
that
in
they were inside. I
going
thought
back.
about the flowers inside.
They're indoor
We're going
plants.
back.
They're indoor
The,
plants. I get it.
They're low light.
the flowers are
They're ZZ plants.
dead. Below deck. They haven't
No, there's
gotten
no light bees.
any sunlight. There's very little light. And
Oh,
not only
dang, I
that,
don't know how
they've
to
been like mixing with just a little bit of the sea air, and that salt
Okay,
water
all right.
is just real
Before
bad
we just start
for 'em.
killing off Kate's stuff here, let Rezik
No, they're
think
dead.
this out. So
They're
they're in
dead.
they're in the hall. They're in the hall, right?
They're in the hull.
James.
Flowers are in the hall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in the
yeah.
hall. Okay.
Hold
So, are there any windows at all, or what are they called, like portholes or whatever?
That's what I thought.
There's no windows below.
No portholes at all.
Porta,
Nothing.
porta potties.
Mm-mm. There's one
Okay,
window
so-
in your war room. I just
Wow,
Stop with the
James
bees
trying
in
to
the
be
war
like
room.
all realistic in a D&D.
Please don't put
I'm
the
like-
bees in the war room.
All right.
There you go. You could fill the war
Otherwise-
room with
I'm
flowers.
not filling the war room with flowers and bees.
Why not?
It wasn't built for that. It was built
And-
to be a war room.
I suppose if you had a window on the war room, you'd have a small window on the cage, the dungeon room too. I'm calling it the dungeon room.
Dungeon room too.
You're saying we have a
You only
dungeon
have
full of bees?
Two windows
This
on
I
one
can get
side of the
down
ship.
All right, if you keep
All right.
the bees underground, and you keep them the flowers in the room with a window.
Mm-hmm.
You can have advantage. Roll another D100 and roll with advantage.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, Pup's not like, Pup is stupid, but not, Pup is intelligent, but not like stupid. High wisdom, low intelligence. So like, understands,
Forest
lived in
smarts.
forest,
Forest
knows
smarts.
how plants grow. Pup would want to put them somewhere where they're not that stupid. You shut your mouth. I grew up in the forest.
I mean, there's a lot of flowers in the forest, but this is like potted plants and such, and like keeping them alive. Like in the forest, it's not really, you don't have to do anything.
I rolled a
they
91
stay
and a
alive.
52.
A
Nice.
91. All right.
91.
90% of your bees have made the trip.
How many
Great.
bees did you have to begin with?
So
25?
25.
Okay.
So 2 bees have
I have
passed
2
away.
bees left.
Two
No, you
bees
have
or not
23
bees?
bees.
I was like,
23
wait,
bees.
hold on.
23 and B.
Yeah. Yeah, you have 2 bees.
23 bees.
BB.
23 and B.
Okay, so Rezik would like.
Wait.
So the plan right now for the bees
And,
are we're having them in the prison room, right?
What I call the
Bees.
dead ones?
Ro-
Boobies, because they're dead as ghosts.
And ghost bees. All right, and Kate, roll me another D100.
Okay.
Did we get a bee queen, by the way? Because bees would reproduce, so we would have a net, might be net neutral.
This
That's
is
know
what
what I'm
I
saying?
I
also
don't
thought
think
that
we
they
were
would
that
make
worried
babies.
about these things
D100.
surviving.
63.
63. Unfortunately, you don't have a bee queen.
Mm.
Now, that's not to say you couldn't get a bee queen eventually. Not a lot of bees in this area of the world, but
Looks
don't know,
outside.
but in the
Sees
corner,
frozen tundra.
in the corner of this cell, the bees have started to make like a little miniature hive. They're working on it.
Thought that I had a hive for them.
But you
They
had
gave
a
me
woven basket that they had
Oh.
kept them in. But they're
Dang.
like
My
out in the
information
corner
was completely wrong with
making
what
a-
I got. I really thought they gave me like a little hive thing.
well, they had a woven basket with 25 bees in it. That's all they gave you, like
Got
a
it.
weaved,
How tightly
That-
woven is this basket for science?
tight enough to keep bees in or out, but not tight enough to hold water.
Okay, so it's like a basket hive, a woven hive.
Yes.
I think it's a fucking
By the
miracle
way,
you
bees
still have 23
can survive freezing weather. They just hibernate in their little. Just a heads up.
All right. Well, 23.
By the way, what a terrifying brig we have now. We have a bunch of bees in our like little prison area.
And
That is,
fish.
like,
Yeah.
Bees are like literally, like unless you're allergic, they are not dangerous. Wasps are scary.
Oh, sure.
Bees.
But if I was being thrown in the brig and I saw a bunch of bees in the cage, I'd be like, "Do not put me in there, please." I would be terrified.
Do we have
No bees, please.
Do we have
bees,
license
please.
to play Nick Cage screaming "Not the bees"?
Not
the bees. Not the bees. Because that's what we've got going on.
But we
We've got a
also
big
need a bee movie. You like jazz?
All right. Well,
we don't
so
have money
just,
for any of that, okay? We're not
Just
even allowed
keep in
to say
mind,
Nick
Rezik-
Cage on this channel.
I would help Pup with this experiment they're doing, and I would help in any way I can. I'm gonna even maybe try to do some research on how to help these bees later on. So I'm gonna try to help, not let them all die immediately. So don't worry, I'm on it.
Thanks.
I'll find a way.
Can we call the brig the Nicolas Cage?
100%. That's canon.
We
Right,
already
okay.
have our
Can we call
We
it
already have-
the Nick Cage? I mean,
Taika Waititi over here.
True. And what's your bird's name?
Ruth Bader
Ruth
Wingsbird.
Bader Wingsbird.
Yeah.
So good.
So good. Is the bird still alive? Actually, I should check on the bird. If we're checking on the bees, the
Birds of
bird's
the bees.
alive.
Birds of the
Camden,
bees.
Camden has kept a very close eye on this bird and kept it.
Pretty
well.
bird.
And
Pretty bird.
in fact, you suspect maybe one or both of those bees flew too close to the bird.
Oh wow, great!
nest.
We got a bird,
Maybe.
bee-eating bird.
Yeah.
It truly is the birds and the bees. What a great ship.
Birds versus the bees.
Hey, what were you guys talking about? At the front of the ship, all huddled up.
Stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I pooped and it was like a really confusing coloring. Then I was asking them if they knew what that meant. Because I don't. You're probably the best person to ask about that.
Hit me.
Really, because you have like the medical stuff. Well,
Yeah.
I pooped and it was like, it came out like sand. It was like that, like texture and consistency.
I'm picturing the like sand from the 90s that was like dry outside, and then we put it in water and it builds up.
No, dude, it's like that
Magic
kinetic
sand?
sand. Like the kinetic sand that like sticks
Yeah.
together, like that sensory stuff that kids play with.
I don't know why, but my head dry sand came out.
Yeah, in my head, I just saw like dry sand coming out.
That's great.
It was
Like an
coarse and it got
hourglass.
everywhere. So like I don't know what to do with this.
Well, just wiping was probably very simple. So
Very exfoliated. It's
Yeah,
smooth down there now.
I
But
would
also
drink.
a little
I would-
raw. You want
I
to
would
see?
drink. I do not, but maybe drink more water.
Have
Oh,
you
wow.
been eating sand?
Where could
Legitimate
I get
question.
sand?
I mean,
I mean, you have bees on this boat. I assume
Yeah.
you might have secreted some sand.
In my pockets. Oh, I think I did get sand one time, but I forgot for what.
I
put,
vaguely
sand-
remember you getting sand.
Yeah, yeah.
For
I put
something,
sand in a jar for
taking
like
it.
some
Yeah. Yeah.
sentimental.
It's a jar of dirt.
Amazing.
yeah, well, don't
No.
eat the jar of dirt.
Yeah, I have this sand, but this is special memory sand, not
Is that before or after?
what?
Never mind. Drink water.
Oh no, it's not the poop.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of went off overboard. So that's
Oh,
what we
good.
were talking about.
Good
That's
place.
what we're talking about. We're talking about what I was talking just about. All
Trust
of this
just
is
like
real.
strolls by, being like, all it was poop in the wind.
Shut up.
Wow.
You hear a call from
Beautiful.
above deck.
Yeah, you need
Thank
to stop
God.
me. I won't.
And
Hark.
your
We
little
hear a
elf,
call.
Melissa?
your little,
What's her name?
your little, not elf, your
Just done
gnome
with this
friend.
bullshit.
Guys, hey,
Wait, didn't we let him off?
Didn't we already let him off already?
I don't think we actually landed. I think
You
we,
didn't land yet.
it was implied, and we took the liberty to be like, "We're off the boat," and James was like, "You're not off the boat." After we had like this 20-minute conversation where we were like,
Walking and-
"Do-do-do.
yeah.
Oh, hello, gentlemen, ladies."
Hey, you're not off the boat yet, guys. Take it easy. Take it easy. It's okay.
Take it easy.
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 yeah, you guys having fun? Well, someone needs to conduct this thing.
Oh, okay, Captain.
Cowboys!
I
Drop
guess
the
that's me.
thing!
Okay.
I'll help.
Quit playing with your food.
The sails have been
So, Kelwise, you put down the sails, and you see it
yeah,
drifting
or
forward
put up rather.
very, very slowly, and ropes are being
Extremely.
thrown to you
yeah,
from on the shore. And a bunch
Yeah,
of these-
everyone- catch the ropes and,
Got it.
and tie them to the rigging or the thingies. Yeah, those things. I think that's right. I don't know.
Everyone
We don't
roll
have to
a
stop
D20.
like this very often.
Everyone roll a d20. Who's tying a
Everyone,
rope? I want to see
cool.
I want to see what whose rope skills.
Are we adding
12.
survival?
Yeah.
Are we adding survival?
Oh, we're adding
okay.
survival.
I rolled an
I think it's a 17.
13.
for me.
5. 16.
That's a spicy 4.
4.
Oh,
Seven.
I missed it.
That's a spicy 4.
Trust-
Trust, you tie the rope
Get hit in the
onto
head with by
something,
the rope.
and all of a sudden someone pulls, and something on the deck unlatches from the boat, goes flying off the ship, and you realize you tied it to something that wasn't hatched down.
Knees!
There's,
No, we're under.
and there's a little bit of confusion from the shore as some big wooden object was flying over the deck at whoever's pulling
Sorry.
the rope.
It's like an empty
But
barrel.
for the most part, you guys, you managed to steer your ship onto this little runner that they have. There's this stone smooth runner where there's these little carts that are being pushed under the ship, and this huge 15-foot Goliath walks up, literally grabs the top front of your ship. It starts hauling with this team of Goliaths. Oh, 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 and your boat just is hauled
This is
onto
new
shore.
territory.
And then it's
God.
balanced. These two giant boulders come, and then they push these boulders up against your ship to keep it upright.
Hey, watch the paint.
From both sides.
Great minds.
Watch the paint.
They do that.
Be sure
and
to
then,
cure it. Yeah.
You see another set of Goliaths. They have these large blankets made of hundreds of animal pelts sewn together.
Mice. Hundreds of mice.
Hundreds
They start-
of mice.
And they start coming up to your ship, waiting for like some sort of gangplank or something like that. Do you guys lower your gangplank for them to
Yep.
board?
Yeah. We're gonna have to get off at some point. Seems like we should probably lower it. Put the board down.
Okay, you put the board down, and a few Goliaths holding these huge blankets start coming up to shore, and they start covering the deck of your ship with these huge blankets. And a man
Is that for warmth?
holding a wooden ledger walks up.
The ship gonna get chilly? Is it? I'm confused.
Well, you got to protect the bees.
The planks will freeze, and the water will explode. Jeopardizes the wood of the ship if it gets too cold.
How cold is it right now?
And you guys feel very cold.
Could have put
But
on
you
my
know
winter
that
parka.
like
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
maybe midday at this point, and it's freezing. So by nightfall, it's gonna get much, much colder.
How well is my jacket working?
Roll a d20 with advantage
Okay.
and add survival.
Okay. Not great. That's a 12 plus 0. 0? Yeah, 0, so 12.
Oh.
It's definitely doing the job. I mean, you had bought that specifically for this use, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. Now you could have used a few more layers underneath, maybe a set of long johns or something, but
All right.
it's doing its job.
There's still time.
Yeah.
There's still time.
And this Goliath man towering over you, Kelwise, walks up. You the captain.
I am.
The right. Docking fees of 15 gold per day.
Ooh, per day. Gosh,
Per
it's
day.
expensive. We pay up front, or
Unless
You guys
are
keep a
here
tab.
to join the hunt.
I'm sorry.
yeah, come again? What
The
hunt?
hunt.
What are you hunting?
Well, here, Kaldar'Nix, the hunt, which is where all these furs come from.
Mm-hmm.
You hunting mice?
We hunt beasts,
Oh.
animals, basically anything that's living that we can use.
We're living.
You've never heard of the hunt.
But not like those
Oh.
things. And I point to the white things that you described earlier. The beast
The
things.
poogs.
Poogs.
Well, poogles, but we call them poogs for short.
Poogles.
Oh, cute.
Pooga,
Poogles.
Pooga. You didn't really shorten it much, did you?
It's short.
Well, I'm not sure if we're I'm not sure if we're here for the hunt. Sorry to cut you off.
All right.
Maybe we are. Do we have to decide right now?
Well, I will need your docking fees. So yes, the hunt is where our best warriors and our younglings go to prove themselves. They go far into the forest and land of the giants, and you prove your worth.
Just quick canvas of everyone on the boat. Just like a quick up or down.
Doesn't sound super recreational. It's more of like an actual like
That's a no.
Yes.
hunt.
Is
Like
there,
your
Many of your
ancestors.
younglings
What do
have
we
to
when we
Yourself.
when we prove ourselves? What are like the fringe benefits? We get
The
like
benefits.
half off of shakes or something.
Oh yeah, discounts. Yeah, good question.
Yeah, get discounts.
No.
Well, the docking
Oh.
fee is discounted, right?
You are allowed to join one of the tribes of Kaldar'Nix.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, that's a benefit. Maybe. Are they good
you
tribes?
are allowed into the city. The tribes?
Are we not allowed
Kaldar'Nix
otherwise?
has the greatest warriors in the entire world.
Does everyone in Kaldar'Nix speak this slowly? This is not a slight. This is an actual question.
We like to be poignant with our responses.
Poignant. You keep saying this word.
Well, if you're not here for the hunt, you will not be allowed into the major parts of the city. But
Well, I guess we're here for the hunt.
you can
What do you
trade.
say, guys?
I
hey.
think we're just here for some shopping. I don't think we're here to be in the major parts of the city anyway, right? So
Restocking.
I don't
you
know.
can still work with our merchants without entering the city. If
Yeah.
that's all you
Okay,
need.
question. If we join the hunt,
Mhm.
but we don't catch anything, what happens?
Well, you
if we
stay
fail
at
the hunt, what happens?
Well,
Well,
don't say
the
fail.
only way you can
that's judgmental.
fail a hunt is to die while on the hunt.
Oh, okay.
Well, what if you
we-
die gloriously? It's still like a successful kind of death, right? Like you
Well,
died.
die.
I
Then we
don't know.
return you.
No, no.
What's the fail rate like on
There you
on
go.
said hunt? You know, so would you say it's like a pretty
Some
generally pretty
tribes-
successful?
Some tribes are stronger than others, but it depends. It's up to Kazaka.
I'm sorry.
Kazaka.
Gesundheit.
Bless you. Yeah.
It's the same wavelength.
Is that
We
like
like
a
this
god, a god of hunting or something, or what is?
Kazaka's might. The birth father of everything. He is the
The
energy.
birth father or the bird father?
Birth father.
Okay. Because, like, bird father, I'd get on that hunt. That sounds pretty cool.
Look, here in Wintertide, there are many beasts of varying
Burden.
strengths.
Okay.
There are some birds, yes. So what you find out in the immortal way, well, I cannot say.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. Okay. All right. How long do you have to stay out? So let's say we go out, say 10, 20 minutes, come back, haven't caught anything.
You go out
They'll go
till
to the
you've
center of
proven
the city?
yourself. You do not come back.
Okay. I think we're getting to brass tacks here, boys. I think we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
So we go out, we come back without something, but still alive. We've failed. Even though there's no failing, we've essentially failed.
You'd be marked a coward,
Well, wouldn't be the
Mhm.
first time.
an inked so.
Oh, an ink so. Can we
Yes.
just have
And he
one
pulls up
individual?
this- He pulls up this big, almost like a pauldron made of leather, and he pulls it up, and you see this huge snake-like creature tattooed on his body in what looks like this dark blue, almost viscous, thick. The ink isn't like detailed. It looks almost like the ink has been just nailed into his skin. You see little dots where it's
Should he
all
touch
been
it?
just. Yes, but you see this
You can
creature.
tell. He
with
can't hear
thousands
you.
of
You
legs.
can't hear you.
Yeah, it's not the greatest tattoo, but it has its own.
Does it look like it was supposed to have
the-
thousands of legs, or it was supposed to have like dozens of
Yes.
legs, and the guy just did a shitty job?
It looks like it was intentional, and it's a big piece that goes all the way down his back and across his side.
And that you're telling me is the mark of a coward?
No,
Your words, not mine.
This is what I got. This is what we defeated. My hunt.
Oh,
Oh.
a trophy. Nice.
Yes, you
Okay.
use the blood of your defeated to mark yourself.
Ooh, it's got a sting.
It doesn't sound very hygienic. Okay.
If you just stay out in the cold long enough, you can't feel anything.
You're not
That's how
wrong.
I did it.
That feels right. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. So, team, friends, countrymen. Do we want to go
I
on a
mean,
hunt?
I'm a no. I don't need to be. I don't need to have any part of this, to be honest. I think I would be fine going into the city, trading our wares, restocking, and being on our way. That's just me. Okay, maybe.
We're here because there's a thing here. Yeah.
No. We're here to just restock, and then there's a thing further up north.
Oh,
Yeah,
so we don't
I'm
even
hoping
have to be here.
we can sell all of our booze in the hold for a lot of money. I hope. Kind of got my fingers crossed on that.
Okay, no one move. Like pop up turn. So say we had goods to sell, could we sell them if we were not part of a tribe?
Absolutely. You just cannot
Oh.
enter the city.
They're reasonable people, everyone. They're reasonable folks.
We honor
Okay.
trade from all over the world.
Okay, how about this? We pay you 15 gold for the fee for today. We get back to you tomorrow if we want to join the hunt.
Well, it will be a day trip there and a day trip back.
I'm confused.
30 gold then.
30 gold.
Okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm not the captain.
Well, I imagine they, if we decide to join the hunt, they discount it later, I would presume. Or maybe you get a refund.
A refund.
What's your refund policy?
Wait. The city is a day away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who
A
planned
day away
this?
by Poogle.
Poog.
Poogle. So cute.
Oh, Poog.
Poog.
Okay.
Well,
Sure.
the idea was we were going to stop here because otherwise we were going to go down this really long, narrow strait and get attacked by pirates. So this seemed like the more advantageous way to go.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Let's just 30 gold. I like your
Whipped up
scarf.
so fast.
Right in the face.
Yeah, say we pay the 30 gold and then, leaves our options open, right? Sound good?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
This one
Sounds good.
Your
I'll pay half of it.
Oh, big spender. Can these Poogles take goods?
Yes.
Oh,
We will
great.
transport any goods you'd like to transfer to Kaldar'Nix.
Oh, look at that. Reasonable
It's
folks.
included.
It's included. Well, let's
Great.
start breaking out those barrels, hey?
Yeah. We have 5 total. I'd say maybe let's sell 4.
Sure.
Are you guys in
Keep
agreement?
one in reserve. Yeah. The
Yeah.
reserve barrel. The
Might need it.
captain's promise, they call it.
Yeah.
I've decided in this moment.
It's what it's called now.
Yeah.
We'll put it next to the bees.
All right.
Honey,
You guys
why
pay
next to
the
these
30 gold, and you tell a few men who walk onto your ship what you want loaded on, and you see these long sled team kind of comes up with 4 Poogles in the front, and the Poogles, you see them, they have these really flat faces, and their noses are like smashed into their like skull, and they can't breathe very well, but they seem like very chipper. Despite being
Like my cat!
very similar to your cat.
Like a giant version of my cat that you can ride on?
Yes. Well,
Ah!
Okay.
You already got a pet. Don't get any ideas.
yeah.
With one-
Wait a minute.
Can we put one on the ship? Yeah, true. Good point. You do have a pet.
You do have a
Do
pet.
they all?
Whatever happened to that?
Do they all?
Thunderwave,
have
they're still
the-
with us.
Thunder
I have a
Wave
I have a
hanging
dog.
out?
I met in real life, like Daye's cat. Day
Yeah,
has a
yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
I just saw
I
something in
just-
your eyes that you were like,
I
I
just-
want to get one of these Poogles now.
Yeah.
No, I just
need to
really
stop feeding
appreciate
them.
the existence of it.
Yes, they sound really cute.
All right. So you guys
Poogles.
loaded up, and there's a little space for passengers as well on these pretty long carts. And these Poogles who stand maybe 4 feet tall when they're on all fours. They're pretty large, and they have these huge
Whoa.
bear-like claws. They kind of just sit there. And look around.
Wait, they have
And,
like really like big paws compared to their body.
Their body's very bear-like, except for their face, which is like smashed
Oh,
in.
okay. Okay.
Looking. I mean,
Sorry.
it's
Go
not
ahead.
like someone physically smashed their face in.
We're too into these
that's how they were
poogles.
I
born.
don't know. Skeptical. Skeptical.
Um,
So who smashes the poogles as in when they're children? Is that a job?
I imagine it's called a Poogle Smasher, right? I mean, maybe we can apply for that position.
yes.
We'll
Poogle
ask. We'll
smasher.
ask. Never mind. We'll
Clearly.
ask.
Are you all set? Is everyone ready?
Smash.
And you guys know that.
Black. Gosh. Smush. Smushko.
Um,
You just need to keep going, okay? Y'all need to learn. I'm not gonna stop. Please, for the love of God, talk over me. Continue the story. I don't know
your,
my
uh,
This is so entertaining. You can't stop watching.
limit.
Plus, I just want to see how long you'll go. Too.
Yeah. That's why it's entertaining.
that's true. Too.
Annoyingly.
man.
Poo poo.
We have to say mush or
Mush.
So you
yes,
guys,
yes,
the
probably
five of
would.
you
Yeah.
and Koi
Push.
jump on this cart. Is anyone else you guys and everyone else said they would just stay behind? Fitz and
they're not going to freeze on
Eric
the ship,
Karate.
right?
No,
Yeah.
the ship has a nice blanket now.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Good point.
Hey, how much are those huge blankets? And could I fashion one into a giant sort of? You guys, are you familiar with a comfy? It's like a sweatshirt that goes down to your feet. It's huge.
Yeah, I could make something for you probably if you
Mm.
you sell that kind of thing.
It's kind of like what I'm wearing.
Because I have like a big poncho.
Oh yeah, nice. Just like the first step.
Yeah, but one of those, except made out of the ship blanket. I'm planning.
So I think the ship
I fully
blanket's made
intend-
out of
Poogle?
whatever they're. No, I don't think it's Poogle. I think it's whatever they're hunting, which could be anything, really.
How comfy does a poogle look?
Poogle.
Oh.
Poogle looks like a
Scale of 1 to
kitchen
I'm
mop.
not gonna survive.
it kind of looks like a kitchen mop with this like long, almost dreaded out like strands of hair coming down, and they're very long strands of hair and thick. So maybe as
So
comfortable as laying on a mop.
You're saying that there's only one way to find out. Okay.
It's not like a poolie, like the dog breed, or the
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
The dog that has like dreads
Uh-huh.
and is awesome.
Yeah, those are really cool. They look like giant mops. They're so silly.
Mhm.
So Dresden says I'm planning, and then starts staring at one of the poogles for a while, a little bit too long, and I'm like, "What are you?"
It's kind of cold. Can we
Oh
get
yes.
this
Yeah,
going?
you should have brought a jacket, you goon.
And you see him, he's kind of wrapped up in this coat. He's still kind of like, he needed help getting onto the cart because he's still, broken most of the way,
Yeah.
inside and out.
We can finish the
Yeah.
jump.
Mr. Goliath, how do we make it? How do we go?
You just howl.
Howl? And it just like knows the way?
Yeah, you know the way. And boom, everyone roll an athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Can I get advantage since I'm
17.
the one that howled and knew what was about to happen?
19.
21.
21.
Don't even ask.
Yeah, you do get advantage, Trust.
I rolled a
Oh, that's
one.
my first one's a dirty
Oh, wow.
20, so
Plus 4 is 5.
Okay.
like out of 20.
Oh, 20. Nice. So you guys, for the most part, you guys all hold on. And these things just kind of, they just start running the second Trust howls. And Pup, you are in the front looking at them, and you get hit by the first piece of the cart. It goes, "Koof," and you go flipping head down, and then "Koof," back into the next layer, and then "Koof" into the barrels of ale. And you're just kind of stuck in the barrels of ale. And, the thing goes, and takes off.
Don't worry, I'm good. We're good. This is fine.
And you guys start running.
Just
down,
drink your way out, pup.
No,
you start
thank you.
running down the coast of this giant kind of almost peninsula that sticks out far to the east. And you guys run and you see there's a large forest to the east of you as you're running down the coast. And beside you, you start to see these huge glaciers, these flat ice caps kind of moving slowly. And way off into the distance, you can see fires coming up, smoke and something, but way off in the middle of what looks like this giant lake covered in these little ice drifts. And you guys move for what seems like maybe 4 to 5 hours, just heading off in this thing, ice and cold nipping at your face, and the sun has started to go down at this point before you start to see these huge wooden buildings off, only like 4 or 5 of these massive wooden buildings off on your side of the coast. And you see to the west of you these massive chunks of ice that kind of move and swirl, and then far out onto the ice you see this huge town, hundreds and hundreds of these wooden houses, each of them with a large what looks like a banner of some sort on each of these drifts. And you see that each drift has maybe 4 to 5 houses on it, and the whole entire town itself is just slowly moving. And the more you look at it, and Dresden, you look at this, you're like, this is weird. But the more you look at it, you're like,
This is
if that's
weird.
the town, and you see the icebergs moving in almost chaotic fashions, not really
That's the
swirling, but
town.
just kind of moving in and out. And you notice that it probably, like, your neighbors in this place would change daily.
It's got like carousel neighborhood syndrome.
Yeah.
You know?
Something like that. But you see that
Yeah,
massive
we've all seen that.
set of drifts just moving out, and with that smoke and such, you can assume that's probably the mainstay of Kaldar'Nix. But in front of you guys, there's a few of these massive wooden establishments that look a little bit more common. The structures out on those drifts, you see these massive, almost similar to those blankets, but you see these wooden structures with these massive blankets made of all kinds of different animals and such on each of the tents. And this house that you're coming up upon, this big structure, has more of an A-line roof and everything like that. It looks much more common to Capital City or Caravella Town. And you guys come up into this little circle. The Poogs kind of run up, and you notice that the Poogs will like run for a little while, and then they just and flop onto the ground, and it's like they'll just start
Nice.
skiing for what almost feels like a mile. They'll just be like floating, free
That's
floating,
adorable.
just down the ice, and then they jump up,
Pioneers
start
just to
running a
ride
bunch
these
more, and
babies
then
for miles.
And I'm free,
yeah.
free floating, just like jamming on the back of the Poogle with my 20.
Yeah, this, by the way, this is fascinating, and I've never seen anything like this in my entire life, but I would ever see this in my entire life. So I'm just gonna like call out to Eva in my mind, like, Eva, you've got to see this. This is fascinating.
And Eva, you see her, and she comes out. Pop, trust, what are these things?
They're Poogles!
Poogles?
I'm still like in the back in the crates, right?
I mean, by this point, it's been 4 hours. It's up to you at this point.
I was like sitting on top of him, like crisscross applesauce.
I'm like, did you fall asleep in them?
Okay.
Happy.
Oh my god. Can we get one? Can I have one, Rezik? Please?
Oh boy.
Look, I promise you won't have to do anything. I'll take care of it. I'll feed it. I'll take it out.
Oh no.
Bro. Hey.
I mean, I would love to. Having
Oh,
pets
great!
on an
You would
adventure
love
like this.
to. Oh, I'm
Oh.
so glad you agree.
Okay, I guess we're getting a Poogle.
Ooh, what are we gonna name him?
I don't know.
We can figure that out
That's-
later when we get one.
That's up to you. If it's yours, you get to name it. I named Thunderwave.
Poogie. Poo-poo.
Winnie the Poogle.
GG.
Winnie the Poogle.
That's very
Poogle.
cute. Poogsley. Oh. Well, we'll think of it. We'll think of it. We'll get there.
Peter
I like
the
Poogsley.
Poog.
And you guys come coming around, and there's this large, kind of
Poogly, the
almost
Poogly.
center area where there's a bunch of different carts. There's Goliaths unhooking Poogles from carts, and the Poogles are like, they're giving them treats and such. And there's like a whole little like kennel area where you see maybe 2 or 3 dozen Poogles kind of running around in this big house out to the east. And directly in front of you, you see a big sign that says Blackheart's Rest on this 4-tiered wooden building and a huge A-frame roof. And you see most of the people are unloading their cargo over there. What are you guys doing?
I guess we're
I'm along for
unloading
this
our cargo,
ride.
too.
I don't know anything about selling stuff. I'm just going where they say.
I mean, since we're already here, I'm gonna approach the little kennel area and just try to find someone. Excuse me. Hello.
And you, a Goliath woman walks up. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just wondering these Poogles or Poogs. They're quite adorable. Are there any for sale currently?
No. If you want Poogle, you'll have to go and find your own.
Oh, okay.
These
Well,
are-
good to know.
These are riding Poogles. They're trained here.
Great.
And,
Um,
you know, watch out, because in the wild, they're actually quite vicious.
Oh, okay.
But there are
Yes, I'll
packs of
keep
them
an eye out.
roaming all over the place. So, good luck.
Thanks. Darn. Okay. Well, have a great day. Thank you. And I walk back over. Hi. Eva. There are none for sale currently, and we'd have to find one in the wild to get one. So
Oh, we have to
I
go
don't
find one?
think it's gonna happen, dear.
What do you mean?
We don't. What? We don't have time to go out in the wilds, dear, and try to find a Poogle and capture one right now. We have to save the world potentially. So it's kind of the top of the list right now. But
Okay. That's fine.
we'll see. Maybe.
She kind of just
I'll
slowly
ask the guys.
fades out.
Oh boy. Well, teenagers. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, right? We're not gonna go out in the wild and find a Poogle, are we, everybody? That's kind of out of the way. Maybe? No? Yeah.
It's up to you guys. What do you? How quick are we trying to get to our destination?
Wasn't that what the hunt was? Wasn't the hunt a fun?
I think that was the whole hunt. Yeah,
that was the whole point.
No, the
I
hunt,
think
hunt is
hunt
going
was
on.
kill them, not find a
killing
pet.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anything good. We had to kill it. We tame it. That's even like.
You
Old
use their blood as your
badass
tattoo for it, so I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
and
they
they
kill
turn their fur into blankets for your ship. So
There's been plenty of my blood that's been everywhere. I'm still alive, so.
it. All right.
maybe
well,
we should use some of your blood to make tattoos for all of us.
Don't give trust.
No,
ideas.
thank you.
Oh, good.
I can't get
No
him
risk
to
of
go
that
away
happening.
enough. I don't need him stuck on me.
That's fair.
I mean,
okay, well, if we have time later, maybe. But
I can't imagine it's going to take all day to sell these 4 barrels, unless it does. But I mean,
Now you've done it. We're gonna be here a week trying to get this shit sold.
Guys, should I just like hold one of these over my head and be like, "Yo, we got some really good"?
Well, maybe they might have rules.
Flame
They
bloom
might,
flower mead.
they might have like rules on like how you can and can't sell things
Knowing
here. I don't
James,
know.
there are definitely rules.
Oh,
Let's
there's
go find
rules,
him
I'm
out.
sure. You're probably going to have to pay more money.
Isn't it better? You guys, someone was it? I heard better to ask forgiveness and permission.
That's a saying. That is.
That
yeah.
works in all things except when capital punishment is involved.
What's that?
That's when if you don't write the letters the right size, they get mad at you. Don't worry about it, pup.
Letters have to be a certain. I'm so glad I do not know how to write because that sounds way too stressful.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, now you hold it. Does anyone want to buy? What's it called again?
Flame Bloom Flower Mead.
Flame Bloom Flower?
Mead.
Does anyone want to buy some Flame Bloom Flower Mead? Rizik, can you make something cool happen?
Yep. And I make something cool happen. Just a shower of sparks. And...
Flame bloom flowers.
Yeah, just make Flame Bloom Flowers like petals, like explode out of the top of it.
Okay.
Flame Bloom Flower Mead.
And
Come get you.
a middle-aged woman who's got this like very leathery, tough skin and like this big, huge coat walks up. You're selling the whole keg?
Yeah. Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll give you 60 for the whole keg. You ain't finding a better deal.
These are 100 a pop.
100?
Yeah, it's really good.
There's no way they're 100.
Sure they are.
I'm offering you 60 right now.
We're asking 100.
You're literally the first person we've seen, so I have a feeling we could probably. No?
Yeah, how much did we pay for them originally?
50 a pop.
Okay.
And I put it on my shoulder.
For 10 gold, we'll just drink it ourselves.
So, we actually
Challenge accepted.
found these from very sneaky places, and this is actually worth a lot more than 100, but we're actually only selling it for 100 because we're trying to give back to... No!
Oh, I
Is that
don't
true?
buy stolen goods. No.
Who said stolen? You don't let me finish my story! Can I finish my story?
Finish your story.
Okay, so we were on an adventure one day. The sky was blue, setting kind of purple almost, and then we saw these beautiful flowers, and we were like, "Whoa, these are really cool!" And then I smelled something, and it was the most beautiful scent I had ever smelled in my life. And I'm like a big fan of honey, and I take out one of my jars of honey. I'm actually kind of a beekeeper of myself, and so this honey mead with these flowers, I was like, "Whoa, that's gonna be crazy!" And it was this like super crazy desolate area. And as far as we know, these flowers only grow there of this specific color of these flowers. And it was this most beautiful thing. And you will never get this anywhere else.
59 gold.
Is 59 less than 100?
Last offer.
Yeah, it's less.
I know what that is. You don't have to tell me a story.
You don't know what this is.
You just said what it was.
Yeah, but you don't know what it is before I said what it was. So I did have to tell the story because you didn't know what it was.
You announced it. You just yelled it out. Before you told the story.
So what? You're gonna say you have some type of food and be like, "Oh, I know what that is now," just because you said the name? Something I'd never tried before? You can't say you know what it is if you haven't tried it.
So are you lying to me?
No, I'm not lying to you. You're just not making any sense.
All right. Well, keep your mead.
You mind
Have a good day.
Wait. What are you going to sell this in a bar?
No. I'm gonna take it on my ship.
Oh. And just drink it for your own consumption.
Of course. It's
Well,
fire mead. It's famous.
Then yeah, exactly. It is famous, which is why you know how much it should cost. Which is why we're asking the right price for it.
The right price?
But-
You think 100 gold pieces is all right?
Well,
for a keg?
Let me be
Less?
honest with you. That's a gold per gallon. Does that seem wrong to you? Seems a little cheap. A whole gallon for just one gold?
Gallon for a gold?
Yeah, of one of the most precious and rare versions of Flame Bloom Flower Mead that there is. You just heard Pup's story.
Look,
Hi,
take it or leave it. I'll go back up to 60. 65.
Yeah, we would like 100.
Well, not gonna take it. Have a good one. Good luck selling it for 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
I mean, there's a whole city
kinda
full of people. Let's tell this
walked
person
off.
to fuck off. Unless, let them go. Let them go.
Yeah. So that was an interesting
I
sales
think
tactic.
as a Cornelia Co, we need to learn to accept no as an answer. And
Yeah.
just,
I was trying to deceive her, but apparently that did not work.
no.
It was a very good attempt. I would say,
Didn't
because
roll anything.
they seemed to know that it was kind of hard to find, so I'm surprised they weren't willing to pay the price for a rare.
Yeah, no,
Eve.
they're just an asshole.
Yeah, I guess
what Do
so.
we say, what do we say to assholes? Not today, right? I think
Not
that's-
not today.
Not
Don't
today.
Scoop sand.
No.
Seriously, you gotta cut that out. Anyway,
just
I guess my only question is, should we double the price, or just maybe instead of doubling it, just maybe make it 75 instead of 100 to make it a little bit easier to sell? Or we're just
Well,
sticking to
I figured we would have a little bit of negotiating power. If you start at 100 and they work you down to 75, that's more advantageous than starting
that
at
is correct.
75 and getting worked down to 60.
Very smart.
I almost was thinking 150 each, but you know.
Triple the price is asking for a lot, probably. But we can probably go to a pub and try to sell these off, maybe.
Well, that's what I was
Sell the whole
thinking.
thing in one batch.
That's an
Please.
option.
let's go.
Let's.
Pick up 2 of them.
And you see the Blackheart's Rest, that big building. There's a huge warehouse to the side where people are seem to be putting a bunch of goods and unloading and loading things up. And then the main part of the building seems to be this huge double-doored wooden structure. And you can kind of hear the sound of like merriment and voices chatting and such like that coming from inside. And there really aren't any windows, but you do see like a little bit of flame and the flickering of torches coming from inside this place.
Did it have a name? I didn't catch it, sorry.
Blackheart's Rest.
Blackheart's Rest, okay.
And I'm sorry, you said it's a pub. They're not just going to let us go and we'd have to sell to whoever's in charge of the pub. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
let's
just
go
set up
talk
a.
to, let's go talk to Miss Jet.
Okay,
And I
Is
I
that
would
Joan?
advise taking...
Yeah. Oh, you don't. I'm not on a first name basis.
yeah.
I would advise taking Trust with you, because maybe you can make a deal where maybe Trust can play a night, and you can get a good deal for the sale. with that.
100%. I think anyone but me should probably do this.
Oh yeah, that's also. I mean, they're very charismatic as well. Trust is fantastic with that.
Exactly.
Making it awkward. Cool.
Trust you up for it?
They are charismatic. That's the fact.
Sure, yeah. Just chill me out. That's fine. Let's do it.
Oh, you sorry, you don't have to help. I thought maybe that you'd want to be able to help with this sale, but you don't have to. It's fine.
So you're saying that in order to sell your beer, I should play for free?
No. We're staying in our back pocket if we needed to make some kind of a trade for a better deal.
You would trade me for
Sounds like you
the
dodged the
cash
bullet,
money
Brad.
in your pocket.
Hey, I can perform instead. I thought you'd just enjoy performing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My goodness.
I'm doing just fine.
I was thinking of it more as our mead to fund our trip across the world, but
Wasn't
that
we
was just-
funded by everyone we just left?
yeah,
we're
but
funded by a prince.
I suppose we are.
hey, Prince.
I guess Trust doesn't care about getting more money for some reason. Interesting. Okay, well, I am down to be the performer you put up to perform
I can
tonight.
perform with you.
That'd be
why
great.
Oh, what if we did like a
Why can't
like
we
a
just
like
sell
like
the
like I can
booze?
beatbox and then you could do some like slam poetry.
Oh, I'm not.
I walk inside.
Oh goodness. Okay.
You
Yeah,
walk
I
inside.
follow Dresden.
Tables
Slam poetry.
everywhere.
Going nowhere.
Mostly human, you notice, but you see a few elves off in a corner. You see a few Goliaths sitting at tables here and there, and a few other uncast and such, but mostly humans. Big room with tables and this huge bar in the back that spans the entire length of the building. And then to the side, there's some stairs that go up. You presume it's more of like an inn with a tavern below, so some rooms if you would need to stay.
Go to the bar.
Okay. And you go to the bar, and there's a human man, maybe early
Hello,
30s.
human man.
He's got this very nicely well-maintained facial hair, and you notice it's rather full.
I like your beard.
Ah, thank you. You drinking?
And
I'm actually in the exact opposite business. Are you drinking?
Me? Nah, not till I'm off work.
Are they drinking?
Who? The people here? I
Yeah.
hope so. Or else I'm out of a job.
Well, have I got a deal for you?
All right. What you got?
Motion to pup.
Ta-da!
Ah!
okay.
Gigs. Kind
Yeah.
of looks at them. Caravella Town.
No.
Why do you say so? All right. Well, if you don't mind, I can try a little bit. Make sure it is what you say it is.
Yeah, of course. If you don't
Why
mind me
not on
having
the
some
thing?
too.
Oh, all right. And he pours just a little bit for himself and a much heavier pour for you.
Oh, that's kind of you. Heavy-handed when it's not yours. I like you.
Our booze.
Yeah. He cheers. He drinks it. Mead.
Yeah, be careful. There's a little heat on there. Yeah, I'll keep your
There
customers
is.
nice and warm.
I'm very accustomed to this. One of our more populars. All right, hold on a second. And he goes in the back and he pulls out this big tome. And you notice inside here, it's very warm. And you don't really see, like, there's some torches and stuff lit, but it shouldn't be this warm. And you kind of look up into the ceiling and you see that there's these little metal enclosures all around that have these stones in them, these black stones. And on the stones, there's like a rune that looks like it's on fire that has been carved into the stone, and they're just emitting heat all
Those
throughout.
must be the black hearts.
And he comes back with this tome. Yeah, just had a woman sell me a few more barrels of this stuff, but we do it all the time. The going rate is 126, and you see that same woman down at the end of the bar, kind of hunched over, just kind of walks off.
I love it.
126
well,
a barrel. Can't go any higher than that.
I'm not going to
That's fair to
argue.
me.
Nah,
All right,
sounds
reasonable.
four
good.
barrels. 126 comes to 504. I'll have your
Fantastic.
gold. Have your gold in the morning. I assume you're staying,
Fantastic.
unless you're joining the hunt.
You're not gonna give us the gold now?
Don't worry, pup.
Well,
We
you
know
can-
where they live. And where they live is flammable. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Here in
Just a
Kaldar'Nix, your word is your bond. And maybe you guys
There
are
you
out
go.
of town, but
I
that
like
means
this
a lot to
place.
us here.
So what about that lady that lied to us?
She lied to you.
Yeah. Yeah, she said she was going to drink it all herself, wanted to buy them for 60. Then sell them
Oh.
to you, apparently, for twice that.
Well, you'll find the merchants not as reputable as the citizens
Mm.
here.
All right. Noted.
Aren't you a merchant?
He's both.
There you go. Well,
He's one of the reputable ones.
if you'd like, you can hang on to these until the morning.
No, it's fine. We trust you. Worst
No.
case scenario,
All right.
you know,
Okay.
we hunt you. Kidding. Once again, kidding. Joking.
Here, a show of good faith. And he
Nice.
pours a couple ales and puts an ale down in front of each of you.
Fantastic.
Something I've
Thank
been
you.
working on myself. I'm a bit of a dabbler in
You dabble, do
You
you?
making the ales.
happen to have,
Getting better.
do you happen to have any hot cocoa?
Hot cocoa.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's cocoa.
It's warmed chocolate.
You've
Oh.
never heard of hot cocoa? You guys up here or down here should really get some. It's fantastic for cold weather.
Yeah, what the heck?
Huddle up. Huddle up.
Oh, hold up. Hold up.
This is a Cornelia Co. thing. We stop talking about it immediately, and we make a million gold.
Oh.
You're
Right.
probably right.
Oh, okay. Great.
I don't.
Actually, yeah, it's not. It's got marshmallows in it. It's disgusting. So
I was making up words.
I don't know about cocoa. We have chocolate, rarely, around here. I guess you could melt that. Stick it in.
Sounds gross. What's this though? This smells great. Does it?
Pick it up. Does it smell like ale?
Yeah, yeah. James turns on the,
The ale.
food channel.
Roll me a. Roll me a. D20. Just roll me a D20.
Who?
Everyone?
Whoever's drinking this ale.
Oh no.
Oh. I mean, yeah, Pup's good. Right?
Gonna get poisoned
Oh.
again.
That's even.
Why do
that's
we always
even
fall
worse.
for this?
I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh! We got 15.
The
13.
ale. Oh man, a 2. The ale's not bad, but it's obviously not made by someone who's really good at it.
You do double.
And you get a little chunk, and you're like, that could be the yeast. He didn't filter out all the yeast. I don't know.
Oh, oh
Hits the
god.
back of the throat with a
Yes.
palpable.
It's bold, right? I'm working on it. I apologize.
It is bold.
What are
got
the flavors in this?
Do you have a
Texture
name
to
for
it.
it?
No. I was just gonna call it Kevin's Brew.
I rolled a 16. Do I like it? Did I get a good pour?
You
I mean, I
don't
rolled a
trust,
20.
Yeah, but
trust
you don't
you-
like alcohol.
trust you lived
I'm not
on
a drinker.
you lived on the streets for a long time, and you
Oh,
have
yeah.
a different palate.
I've
Then
tasted
maybe-
some toilet wine for sure.
Yeah. This kind of reminds you of the stuff that you'd get way down south, like the Raven's Nest district, where when you wanted to go out, the only thing you could really afford was down there. Maybe at Kerchiefs and things like that, where they have some very low budget options.
Oh yes, it reminds me of home. Put some hair on your chest.
Is that why
I like
you,
start.
you
I'm
are
just
the
gonna
way
pour
you
some
are?
honey in it.
Okay. You pour some honey in it, and it's cool, so like the honey kind of just falls down to the bottom of your cup.
Brunk.
Okay, yeah, and you spend a good time churning that, and maybe a minute or two later, your finger has like warmed it up enough to like melt it inside, and you drink it, and it's like honeyed ale. It's sweet. It's definitely sweet, but it's not great.
Is it better?
It's really
I
subjective.
can see by your face it's not better.
It's
No.
subjective, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than it was. Anything with honey is gonna be better. But
Mm.
do you have anything that doesn't that tastes sweeter? Do you have anything sweeter?
Do you have anything non-alcoholic? They
Yeah.
don't like alcohol.
It's not for it hurts my belly sometimes. And
We have
also makes
icicle
me
ones.
stupider.
Those are sweet.
I'll try that.
Sure.
You don't have like a hot tea?
I mean,
No.
there is tea. It's not sweet.
Oh,
You
did I
want
put-
something sweet?
oh, could you put honey in tea?
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely.
If you
So,
were a Cretan,
I'm
you
allowed to
could.
put honey in tea? Like no one's gonna
Absolutely.
make fun of me for that? Because you all make fun of me for putting honey in everything else I eat.
When do you ever
I
ask
think
if
that's
it's
the
okay
one-
to put
that's the
honey in
one thing
anything?
that you can
Oh
do.
no, it's just that the initial response wasn't, wow, you're disgusting, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh no,
for,
it's supposed to go in tea, yeah.
for most things, putting honey on it's wow, that's disgusting. But for tea, it's an A-OK.
Okay. Can I have a tea?
Sure.
Cool.
And it
you guys
goes to
do
the
like
back.
a hot toddy. Anyone? It's a hot toddy.
A hot toddy. Sure, I can look at that.
Is that where you
You guys-
take a guy named Todd and you warm him up? And then you just lick him?
I mean, I don't.
Sounds like what that is.
It sounds like
And,
a hot toady, which is a different drink from where I'm from.
Toads. Toads?
You
Yeah.
just have to see the
It's a
Todd
psychedelic.
first, I guess.
Totes, my goats.
It is.
Completely bald.
Todd's my gods.
All right. He makes you. He crunches up some leaves in the back, some tea leaves, and he steeps you some tea. He makes you a hot toddy, and kind of points. Anyone else? Anything?
Or honey.
I'm great. And I just like pulling back this nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want
I like
mine
you.
with the honey? Want to try it? Trust. Try it with the honey.
I double fist. I
Okay.
play Edward 40 hands with the.
Yeah.
What? Love that.
So
On the
what
Hollywood
brings you to Kaldar'Nix?
We's
Master
just
Crew?
adventuring folks.
Adventuring. Yo, but you're not
Yeah.
part of the hunt, you said.
No.
What part of the Wintertide are you thinking of adventuring to?
I look at
Uh,
guys.
Away to the Mirrorlands, actually. We're just, this is a
Heading
temporary
up
stop.
north.
Yeah.
You guys heading by ship? Or you're taking the Immortal Pass?
Well, plan is to go by ship as far as we can, but I haven't ever heard of the Immortal Pass.
Sounds pretty cool.
So it does. It does.
The Immortal Pass is a large forested area in between the mountains that separates the Winterlands from the Mirrorlands. Oh,
Mhm.
Wintertide.
Many people travel that way. Is that a more common route than by sea?
Not many. But I figured
it-
you adventure types looking for, I don't know, treasure or whatever people look for out there.
Is it more or less difficult that way versus by ship?
Well, by ship, you probably wouldn't have giant 25-foot centipede creatures tearing your face off.
No, that sounds awful.
This
Yeah,
pass
that
is
sounds
sounding
fine.
more enticing by the minute.
By ship.
Yeah.
No, the centipede creatures are in the pass. Or they're in the water. Which one?
So, you know, there are dangerous monsters, things, all around Wintertide. It is not a hospitable place or a place for the weak. Everything here is trying to survive and will do whatever it takes to survive out in the wild.
So will we.
So you have to be ready to do the same. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And me, look, I saw an opportunity and I took it. Set up a stand here. I'm not
Oh,
what you'd say an adventuring type.
Yeah, where are you from?
Me? I'm from Caravella Town up to the north.
Oh,
oh,
we're
we're
familiar.
just there.
It is good to get some meats. Things from home. I haven't been back in quite some time. But I took this shop over after the old owner was, well, he went and joined the hunt and had grand delusions. Never came back. And so, it's mine now. I mean, should he come back, I would certainly give it back to him, but, you know, chances of that, well, zero.
How long has he been gone?
Maybe a decade now.
Oh, yeah. Do hunts generally last that long? It doesn't seem like
Well, a
they
hunt
would.
lasts as long as it takes. Some hunts last years, some months, some days. You head out, and you find a monster or beast worthy to represent the clan. One of the 13 clans here in Kaldar'Nix.
Mhm.
And once you do, and you've slayed the beast, you bring it back, and you join the ceremony. And you can join, you know, whatever clan you want, I suppose. I don't really know too much about it. I've actually never been to Kaldar'Nix myself.
Ah, because you haven't been on the hunt, so you can't go there.
You got it.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Well, it seems you're set up here pretty nicely, though, so couldn't be too bad.
I can't complain. We get to meet a revolving door of interesting people. See goods from all over the world. Occasionally hear stories from the different clans who come. There are those who have interesting tastes and like to come. I've made friends with some of the locals.
Say you were in town for one night only.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do?
For one night.
One night. I mean, I don't know. One, long, fun, interesting.
I would
Nice.
see, well, Kazaka's might. You need to get a vantage point somewhere high. Underneath Kaldar'Nix, as far as the stories go, is a massive underwater volcano. And those here believe that Kazaka bred life and gave life to the Goliath people. And so, when you die, you are returned. I've heard of all kinds of strange and interesting things. There are divers and such who go down and steal or borrow Kazaka's power. These stones here, rune stones, all kinds of different runes. Some rumored there's master runesmiths can make mighty, magical seeming artifacts. Now,
Ooh.
they keep that pretty close to the chest, if you will. But I've seen a few weapons, spears, armors, all enhanced with, well, felt like powerful energies.
You ever seen an axe?
An axe? Certainly. About the same size as that one you got there.
Alright, I don't even feel it on my back these days. It's a pain going through doors sometimes, though.
I can
Yeah.
imagine. Yes. Most of them made of the bones of the beasts they've destroyed.
I mean, guys, we could get some big old bones,
To do what with?
turn into sweet ass weapons.
You have a sweet ass weapon.
I know, but I could have another one made out of bone.
Okay, but you say, did you say divers? You say they dive underwater to get to this underwater volcano? Or is there
this is what
a more dry
I've
path?
heard. Well, the
Ah.
volcano itself causes the drifts to move, as you've seen
Mhm.
out there. They move. And apparently, according to some witnesses, there are those who take these stones. You see, the rune stones. They're not forever hot. They need to be replenished by Kazaka's might. So, I trade with people who bring in new stones. They take the old stones and apparently they dive and charge these stones deep into the volcano.
Yeah, that job I don't want.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I don't
do all
want
that
to
for
swim.
some. They do all that for some magical light, huh? Wow.
But they'll trade.
Yeah, it's more magical heat than light. And if you notice, heat's worth a pretty penny here.
It's fair.
At
I
least for
bet.
those who are not born to the Goliath way.
Maybe, and I just look at Pup. Maybe the bees would be helped by a little bit of warmth. Yeah.
Is there somewhere in this area you can trade for that sort of stuff? You say you can trade, or do people
Sure.
sell that kind of stuff here?
Yeah, if you've a lot of runestone, I can set you with my supplier. He comes in often enough. Now, these stones only last a few weeks,
Oh.
and you'd have to get them recharged. But,
And you can only recharge them at the volcano, not with any other magic?
well, as far as I know, they're charged by the volcano. Now, I have heard there are greater runes that have all the power stored inside them. A rumor, of course. But if you've got a greater rune on a runestone that emits heat, well, it may emit heat forever.
That's pretty cool.
Of course.
Sounds
Hearsay.
awesome.
Could be useful on a
With our
hunt.
luck.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. With our luck, though, we'd end up in some tropical place where it would just be annoying.
True.
You did say you
That
are
is true.
traveling through the Mirror Lands.
Yes.
It's hot. Yeah.
Mm.
Blisteringly hot. I hear.
So maybe we just need a few
have
weeks.
A cold stone? Kramer?
I don't see why they could. I mean, I don't know anything about the runesmiths.
Like,
Okay.
you can make, like, a heating stone and a cold stone. You can, like,
Yeah.
use one and then the other one. Bring his chest.
I mean, I can heat metal if you just need stuff hotter. You could just snuggle up to me. I'm pretty sure I won't run warm.
So, these stones.
Tiefling.
So, can you snuggle up to my bees?
Sure, I'm not allergic. I rolled for it.
Okay, so the question was if we had one night to do something here.
We would risk our lives to go swim down to a volcano to get hot stones.
No.
Okay,
no.
yeah, I just
From a
making
high
sure. I thought I had a
vantage point.
stroke for a second.
From a high vantage point, you can see right from Kazan
Ah.
underneath the city. It's quite a sight to see.
Well, what's the
Bundle
high
up.
vantage point around here?
But if you wanted, there's roof access.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
If you were staying
Sweet.
the night,
Yeah.
of course.
Well, I mean, are we
Yes.
staying the night? Have we established that?
You
We
know,
are
if
staying
you,
the night.
I like you. I'm like, if you need any music tonight, I'm your tiefling.
Ah, you're a traveling trooper.
Why, yes.
Ah,
Oh God, you spilled that whole drink.
well, if you
I'll
want,
put it down.
we could play tonight. Wouldn't say no to a well-trained bard. We can split the tips. What do you say?
It's a deal.
All right. He shakes and walks off and starts talking to a couple of the other bartenders.
Cool. So we stay here tonight. Works for me.
I
We
guess so.
have roof access.
yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds
Did
worth
you
it.
say that you didn't want to play Pest?
I
Yeah,
didn't
it-
want to do it because other people said I should, but I like this man. It
So
needs
you're-
tuning.
It's cold out.
Exactly
yeah.
what we said.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it to make money or to be sold in order to sell booze. I'm doing it because I like him.
You know, for the art.
Okay. I've got plenty of gold. I don't need it for the gold. We all have so much gold, y'all are greedy.
What? Where did this trust come from? Why do you suddenly hate gold? I mean, we
I
definitely
never said
could use
I
more
hated gold. Am I
Alright.
crazy? I
It's
have
fine
like
for being greedy, I
700
guess.
gold. Like, what is
Make up your
wrong
mind
with
about
all
these
of
things,
you?
though. Goodness.
I don't think I have 700 gold.
I ain't never had
I-
more than a few silvers to my name.
You
I'm
keep like
rich.
placing a flag though, and the flag keeps moving around. I can't really keep up with what's happening
No,
here.
it's
So
not
make
a-
up your mind
not a-
about.
It's not a flag,
like
Rez. It's a
8.
goalpost.
Yeah, right. Anyways, so we're staying
yeah,
in the
but
night.
you give yours away for friendship.
No, 800.
Oh, 800. You were like, I have 8. I'm like, well, checks out.
Well, you're terrible with
Friendship?
money.
I'm freaking.
Victim blaming.
Yeah, I have I
Um,
have like 797 gold. I don't understand
Alright,
why everyone's
well,
like,
good-
trust, trade
good
your
flexing.
art for money. Like, what?
My goodness.
Yeah. What did you do?
I will never ever again ask her to perform. I don't know what's happening.
I think
All right, so we're staying here
Between
tonight.
the two of us, I think you dodged a bullet.
Staying here tonight.
Do I hear that?
Staying here tonight.
Roll a d20. Perception.
I didn't say it quietly.
With advantage.
If he dodged an arrow,
True. Dodged an arrow with that one.
That
he dodged
would
an arrow
be
with that one.
That was really good.
a natural 20 plus 2.
Oh my god.
I'm looking right at Trust as I say it.
I'm just leaving. I see the storm brewing, and I'm just like turning around and leaving.
I would like to just, as Tristan looks at me and says it, I like to just dead eyes stare back and start playing like a lullaby so that it's really creepy.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty creepy. I guess I'll go get us some rooms.
We both just
Right?
kind of just slide out of frame.
Pups just sitting there. They like poured a whole jar of honey into this tea, and it's just
Oh God.
Great.
Yeah, the tea just kind of floats on top
It's
of this
warm honey.
cup of honey. Yeah. All right. So Trust, you begin to play some actual music for the bar. People seem pretty receptive to it. People singing and dancing. Most of the tunes you know that these people also seem to know all the same songs. It's an easy crowd to read. Kind of reminiscent of your capital city crowd. Maybe a little bit more cheery, but that same kind of feeling. So you play well into the night. The rest of you heading to the roof to see the lights. That is where we're going to go on a break.
Yeah.
For the first half. We're going to go on a quick break.
no
You guys-
music.
Hear the music being played downstairs. Trust, roll me a performance check.
Oh, trust got this.
Ooh, let's see. 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, you play throughout the night, and the rest of you leave just temporarily. You leave the sounds of the merriment downstairs behind, and you head up those stairs, and you head down this long hallway, and you head up another set of stairs, and you see at the very, very end of another hallway, and rooms on either side, you see a ladder and a little latch closed on a little hatch on the roof. And you guys walk over there, unlatch this hatch, you climb about 10 feet up, and once you open it, this huge gust of wind hits your face. And it's freezing and it's cold, and you wrap yourselves and you get up onto the roof, which is pretty slippery. It's not great, but you guys manage to find a way to keep yourself on that apex of the roof so you're not sliding one way or another. And once you guys get situated, you notice off in the distance this glow. And when you really start to look at Kaldar'Nix slowly swirling, you notice that the city is incredibly light, and it's because those glaciers underneath seem to be lit up from underneath, almost like someone had a flashlight from the water and shooting it under the city and up. And you notice it's making interesting looking patterns of ice and almost a glimmer. There's a shine like when you go to an aquarium, you see all that water and the light hitting the walls, and it makes this waving pattern. That's almost blanketing this whole area, almost giving it a mirage type feeling. And those lights kind of swirl all around. And you can see the trees, and now that you're up high, you can see the tree lines all around are lit up by that kind of wavy pattern. It's almost like you're underwater. This whole place just feels underwater after a while. If you were to just look for a long time and not look at anything in particular, but just take in your whole view. And underneath, you see almost this dark, deep, reddish glow coming from somewhere deep, deep, deep under this huge ice drift. And you can't really make out what it is, but it seems to be where all that light is coming from. And from up here, the city is gorgeous. It's beautiful on its own. And then people have put different, what looks like all of their banners are made of these thin sheets that are brightly colored, and the brightly colored banners of the different clans sticking up on the different drifts glow almost with the lights in these bright different colors, almost setting off a fantastic mirage of blending colors swirling all around the town.
This is incredible.
but you also feel it's starting to freeze. Like you guys haven't been out here very long, and it's already your toes starting to go numb. Not even painful, it's starting to go numb.
Yeah, it's cold.
Fingers and such.
It's very beautiful though.
Yeah.
Do I still have a nose?
You do.
Can't feel it.
Yeah. It's actually
Oh.
yeah. You should probably go inside.
Is that because we're cold? I just saw the beauty and I thought it was just kind of like going numb just from that. But that
No. Yeah, that's far.
yeah, it's cold. It's cold. Yeah. Should we go inside?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, we should.
Okay.
Nice though.
Very nice.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I've never seen anything this beautiful.
Yeah. Me either.
You guys head inside.
It's
Uh,
not just dripping.
Closing that
Oh, yeah.
hatch.
It's so
And once you-
beautiful.
Once you close that hatch, it's instantly warmer, and you can feel almost like pins and needles as your extremities start coming back to life. And you head downstairs, and you see you enjoy the rest of the evening. Anything you guys want to do? It's 1 gold per room. Each room
All right.
has 1 medium-sized bed.
Yeah. Own room.
Yeah,
own room,
I'll
own
take
room,
I'll take
own
my
room.
own room. Yeah,
Definitely.
Rooms, okay.
Okay.
Own rooms.
And Trust, you make 1 gold, 3 silver in tips after you split it with the house.
Oh, cheapo.
So should I just make 1 silver to pay for my room?
3 silver. Just take 3 silver.
3 silver. Just take
Yeah.
3 silver. Okay.
Well, hold on. Roll me a charisma check.
Charisma,
Might get a
charisma.
few more
Is this
copies
a
out of it.
saving throw?
No,
or
I guess roll a persuasion check.
even better? 13 plus 9.
Yeah.
Plus 9. You lose.
I'm a
level.
bard, bitch.
Just kidding. They throw in the room.
Oh,
You know that
Nice.
playing some places, bards sometimes will play for meals, tips, and a room and board. So they throw in a room for you.
Very lovely people. Very lovely.
All right.
What was
I
the
thought
main
you
guy's
did
name
it for the
again?
art.
He didn't give you his
So long
name,
perks.
but he did say his brew is named Kevden's Brew.
Kevden.
Yeah.
It's always a Kevden.
Always a Kevden. Cool. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Anything else you guys wanted to do?
No, I think I'm just gonna pass out.
Okay. You guys all pass out, and it's warm, and the sheets are hefty. There are these thick hides with huge fur. Everybody roll me a d20.
Wimpy. Sorry.
FD. Just a D20?
Yeah.
7.
16.
16.
8.
3.
5.
Kelwise, you get to your room, and you jump into bed, being the lowest roller. And the sheets are nice, and they're soft, and they're warm. But you notice the bed itself has an interesting, like, almost tasseled quality to it. And it's almost like little white dreadlocks on the top of the bed. And you very quickly realize it's a Poog blanket. Poogle blanket.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, it's warm, right?
Still that.
Yeah.
Still that. I'm gonna need that.
You guys go to sleep. And everyone roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Did my Poog blanket walk away?
Yeah, you wake up in the
I
middle of a
sh-
snowdrift. You've just been on the.
I
back
should
of this
note that
thing.
every night I put the alarm spell on wherever I'm sleeping.
It's too late.
Now he
You said it
does.
Too late.
No, it's my nightly routine since the beginning of the campaign.
Just kidding.
Go back.
7.
I know,
We
I
have
didn't
the
hear you say
logs.
it. I didn't
It's
hear
what?
16.
Perception? Is what you said? Yeah, that's a 8 again.
16.
12.
19.
19. Pup. In the middle of the night, you hear something far, far off to the east. A loud snap that echoes throughout the area. And it's far away. You hear a couple more loud snaps and something like a tree falling far off. And a high-pitched trilling sound carries through the wood. And not loud, but ever so slightly you hear it. And then it goes silent.
I'm in a room alone, right? Is
Yes.
there a window?
There are no windows in this place.
I mean, this place sucks.
Ah!
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
sorry if I woke you up. I just heard some snap, like branches snapping outside. I don't know if it's like a good or bad thing, but it was like loud enough to wake me up. It kind of stopped.
I burst into your room. What's happening? Are we being attacked? What's going on?
God. No, I literally just told you what was happening. What are you?
Oh, sorry. I was just so flustered I didn't hear anything you said it after the loud tapping in my head.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I just heard like branches and stuff really like breaking outside kind of loud and like some like shuffling. It stopped, but it was enough to wake me up. So,
Oh, okay. Well, did you want to go check it out? So,
maybe. Should we wake
Okay.
just us?
yeah, let's just take a peek and not wake everybody else up if we don't have to,
Okay.
Also, we keep forgetting about the buddy system. We should all be sharing a room with at least one person.
Yeah, I don't like sleeping by myself. I kind of cried a lot.
Oh, God.
I feel a
Okay.
little puffy.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, I'm like a dog with separation anxiety. I just cannot be left at like doggy daycare.
Yeah, part of your bed is like chewed up. Like,
I was almost like, no, I stay with Pop. I always sleep with Pop.
Aw.
So you guys head
Like,
downstairs?
no one cared about them anymore. I was sleeping on
Never again.
Oh no, this is like me in real life with my partner. Anyway.
Aw.
Are you guys heading downstairs?
Yeah.
You guys head downstairs, and the doors to this place have been closed. The heat still emanating from those stones that are hanging overhead in these little metal enclosures, but all the torches are out. Now, it's not hard to see. There is some light coming off of the big underwater volcano still. So it's not like this place is pitch dark at night. It almost emulates a full moon. So you can see a little bit of light outside, but those doors are closed, and there's no lights, and no one's downstairs. It seems like everybody has either gone to their beds or where they're going to sleep for the night. Pup,
Can you see in the dark?
I'm asking Rezek.
I cannot.
Do you want to?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I cast dark vision on him and then I cast it on myself.
Oh. Whoa.
Okay, yeah, and it takes you
Cool.
maybe a minute for your eyes to adjust, Rezek, to this darkness, but you start to see
Give it for 8
into the
hours.
dark as if
Thank you.
there was a dim light in the dark corners of the area. And you hear footsteps outside. Many footsteps. Maybe a dozen running by, and you hear voices, not loud, but urgent, whispering outside to each other. It doesn't seem like they're trying to be stealthy in any way. There's a little bit of a commotion, but they're trying to keep it down.
Okay. Do you want to
Are
just...
these people who live here, like, do you recognize any of them? Do you recognize anyone? You didn't really talk to a lot of people today.
No.
And when you guys kind of peek out the door, you see there's maybe a dozen Goliaths walking around armed with spears and axes. Some spears made of these thick bones. And you see on a few of these Goliaths, blood has been pulled down the sides of their faces, and you see these massive tattoos of monsters all over their bodies in that same style. It seems like these guys are ready to go to war right now.
Do you think that they're just going on the hunt?
It's possible. Should we just ask if they need any help or anything, or should we? I don't know. Like,
Okay, you stay here. I'm gonna turn into one of them, but like a kid version because I can't get that tall.
How tall are Goliaths? Like 7
These
feet?
guys they're anywhere from 7 to 8 feet tall. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think I can only turn 6 feet tall. So I'm gonna turn into like a young Goliath.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think, like, I'm sure I've saw like a young Goliath somewhere. I think
Yeah.
I'll turn to like a smaller version of Captain Tide.
Yeah.
there you go.
And you were with Thargan for a long time.
Yeah.
You've seen his whole family, so.
Yeah. I'll turn
Okay.
to like one of them, like one of Thargan's younger.
Okay. Now describe, are you tatted up?
Were they tatted up?
All of these guys have tattoos. Like,
No, I'm
big
talking about
tattoos all over.
because I can turn to people that I've seen. I don't think that I can
Yes.
like.
Thargan didn't have neither Thargan nor Riptide had these kinds of tattoos. These are very, very specific styles. Yeah.
I mean, can I just make tattoos? Like, we haven't really talked about the extent of what I can do.
Roll a maybe a roll me a d20. Just roll a d20.
The performance.
Yeah, add your performance. Sure.
Well, that is a 2 + 1.
A 3.
Three
You
for
add
a
just
walking
you can add
three.
tattoos onto yourself. I mean, sure. I mean, your ability to change what you look like, it's not just what you can see. I mean, you've seen tattoos and you've seen Thargan, right? So you could
Right.
turn or Riptide. So
Cool.
you could, but they're not great.
Yeah, that's
They're
fine.
like just kind of blotchy but they work.
They were done into like a back alley somewhere, like really.
Yeah,
Like I got them when I was like
exactly.
too
Yeah.
young and like my skin, like I've grown taller, so like they got all warped.
You found-
Oh,
you
gosh,
found a-
yeah.
You found like a pigeon and you killed it and you took its blood and tried to get a tattoo of a pigeon and it was like
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
So
okay.
so I turn into them. I'm gonna go over there and try and talk to them, see if I can get any information. I don't know. That's
All right.
a nice voice now.
If you need any help, wave me down. I'll just be over here kind of watching.
We're good. And I go over.
Okay, you go out.
Do I hear
They-
them? Do I hear
Seems
them
like-
talking in common or the giant?
They are talking in
Or...
giant that Ogrins speak. And you can make out mostly what they're saying. Their dialect is a lot different. Even
Mhm.
though Riptide was from here originally, it seems like he's been on the road for a long time. And he's been traveling all around. But you make out, you look around and you notice there's quite a commotion coming from the Poogle pin, where all those Poogles were, and you see that the doors are been opened. And there's maybe only like 5 or 6 Poogles in there. And you kind of overhear, that's all you see right away. Roll me a perception check, and then I'll see what you kind of pick up what they're saying.
13 + 2 is 15.
A 15. Yeah, you kind of make out like something happened. The Poogle pin got opened, and a bunch of them just ran out and got all over. And you hear the words, Remorhaz. And you don't know really what that is, but you can kind of make out it's some kind of beast. And you start to look around these guys, and some of these guys look terrified, even ones with tattoos. Some of these guys look bloodthirsty and excited. It's a weird kind of duality, because some of these guys look excited and terrified at the same time. And they've got, I mean, they've got their weapons, and you see some of them white knuckled, and they're just kind of talking about if it comes too close to the city, or if the Poogles that got out get eaten, can they get them back? Kind of just going around in circles trying to decide what to do.
And then I'll like lean back and like talk in my ring and relay this to Rezek.
Okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
sounds like there's a beast out. Rememorize it, something like that.
Is it Remorazit? What did you say?
Remoraz.
Remorhaz. I don't know why.
Or-
Because rumor has it is
Yeah.
that's what.
Remoraz.
There's like something called like rememorize out there. Like, not quite sure. So, it looks like they're not malicious, these guys, but they're trying to figure out what to do. Should we offer our help as a group to like deal with this thing, or?
Yeah, if you look back,
And I look back towards you.
Should I do it as like this guy or like just as me?
Okay, I turn back into pup.
All right.
And I go up to one of them.
What happened? Is there like something attacking the town? Do you need help?
Well, it seems that someone left the Poogle pin open. Many of them have escaped. And it seems they've attracted a large beast
A
into our
Remoraz,
neck of the
right?
woods. Yes. You know it?
No, I'm listening. What is that? What does it look like?
Many-legged, serpent worm-like creatures.
Oh!
Incredibly
I think
deadly.
I saw a tattoo of that today.
Yes. Well, by the sounds of it, it may even be a full-grown adult.
Ugh. So, like, do you guys need help? Or is this part of the hunt? Because, like,
Well,
I don't want to, like, step on anyone's feet if this is part of the hunt, but this is just to, like, keep you guys safe.
this is not.
I'm
a
in.
hunt. As
Okay.
you can see, we've already earned Inda way. And you see everyone there pretty much has tats.
Yeah.
This is
Oh.
this is for the fun of it.
Oh. So, should we... Did someone close the pen? For the...
Yeah.
For the
I mean, you
Poogles?
see the pen is closed, and there's like maybe
Okay.
still a half dozen of them in there still.
So, are you guys on Poogle retrieval and Remoraz killing?
Well, if we can take out the Remoraz, we can get the Poogles after.
Okay. Okay.
Are you enjoying this?
Get
I will
everyone.
say it's going
maybe.
to be incredibly deadly.
Oh, well, if it's gonna be incredibly deadly, yeah, we're gonna help. You don't want anyone to die.
Unlikely. But you can try.
And then in Giant, I'm gonna be like,
I certainly will try.
Ooh. And if you succeed, it will be a miracle. But
and then in Giant, I
estimate
respond,
No
you
more than
would be very surprised how many times
10
I
of
almost
us
died.
making it back here alive.
Oh. Nah.
Especially if
we
it's an
got it.
adult. All right.
So, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm knocking on Dresden's door.
This better be good. I'm very well under
well,
this blanket.
Well, I think you were interested in the hunt earlier. There appears to be a beast. Do you want to help the townspeople fight it, or leave it to them?
But like it's warm under the blankets now. You know, like when you first get in and it's cold and you gotta curl into a ball and just like wait to slowly
Yeah.
be able to spread out. Yeah, I'm past that stage.
Mm. So did you want?
Yeah, I'll come. God damn it.
Okay, all right, cool. And I run over to everybody else's doors. Everybody, come out! Oh, actually, I go to Daye. I go to Trust door. Miss the tiny tiefling.
Mistrust works.
Mistrust.
Mistrust. That's cute.
Miss the tiny tiefling. Hello. Oh, I guess Trust's out. Okay, I gotta kill Wise.
I just couldn't decide if I heard him. He was knocking so politely. He had a really long day, long night.
All right. Tellwise.
Slowly open the door. Wrapped in the Poogle blanket. Is it morning
Hi.
already? Hi.
No, sorry. I'm sure you're warm under the blanket. I just heard that from Dresden, but
Super warm. This is really. Why are you up?
well, not by choice. The townspeople are fighting a giant beast. Did you want to help with this? Ow! God!
You're.
Yeah.
I mean, is it attacking now? Is it?
Yes.
And I'm like, do I hear a town being attacked at the moment? Do I hear screaming or anything?
No, not
Okay.
really. You can hear maybe a little bit of commotion outside, but nothing.
Sorry, to be more specific, it's active currently, and they're going to battle it right now. Is that better? I don't.
I mean, it's. Is it? It's cold, and I'm very comfortable.
Goodness, everybody is just so comfortable.
Why are you up?
Okay.
Why does this matter? We're just in town for the. Why are we? What is? Unless we're being attacked, I think I'm going back to bed.
All right. Two down.
I'll let that
all right.
wake. Can that conversation wake me up? I'll be when he turns
Sure.
around. I'll just be like peeking out of the crack.
Oh my god, Puppa's gonna die.
Is anyone else fighting?
Yeah.
Yes, Pop and Dresden are going to fight as well. Kelwise is out.
Yes.
All right, Kelwise, get up! We've got a safe pop.
Okay, I'm bringing the blanket though.
All right.
Yes.
Truly warriors that will save the world. Let's go.
Is Cornelia coming?
Stop it! God. I can't talk back. We need to get one that's like two-way.
Hello?
This is terrible.
Cornelia gonna be there?
I burst through the front door. I can't talk back. Stop doing that.
What?
Cornelia is sleeping. I don't know. Everyone else is down.
They're down?
No, they're down to fight.
Reluctant.
Oh, I thought you meant they like got down, like they were like dead.
Well, we'll see how tonight goes, but for now they're still up, and they're down to fight, or they're up for fighting.
Wait,
Don't create a mind map. They're gonna fight. We're all gonna fight.
could you even sideways for it a thing? Should we start saying sideways? Like, oh man, I'm sideways. Crooked? I'm diagonal for this.
I'm twisted.
You say twist. I'm twisted for this.
Please
I'm-
kill us.
I'm-
Cool words.
I'm
Kill us
I
all
kind of like
now.
those.
I'm
Twisted's kind of cool. That was.
twist. Yeah, we're getting twisted.
We're getting twisted.
Yeah.
Twisted.
We're
Getting twisted,
better.
sister. No, that.
These are the
Twisted,
conversations you have at way too early in the morning.
Yeah, we need coffee.
Yeah,
Right.
you want to fight before we've had coffee? You want to go out and fight some sort of beast in the snow right now before
Yeah.
coffee?
Yep.
Dresden wants to go fight this beast in the snow before coffee.
Wait,
No,
there's coffee?
no.
Yeah, I'll wait
No.
for coffee.
That's
just
what I'm
sit down.
saying. There's not. There's no coffee.
It'll arrive sooner or later if you wait long enough. Okay, let's go. Come on, everybody.
All right.
I want to slap 5 silver on the counter for the blanket that I'm taking from the room.
Is that a
The
pool
blanket
blanket?
required.
It is, and
This
it's
all
very
started
warm.
because the Poogles got released.
Hey, do
I
you?
doubt it was Kelwise
Now
who did
monster
it.
is coming close to us because it's trying to eat the Poogles, and now you look like a Poogle. Good luck.
I wouldn't warn him. I think that. Okay.
No, we have to warn him.
He's
No
our
one can
bait.
talk- He's our captain.
Yeah, Captain Bait. He's our chum.
He's master.
Captain Baitchum.
Ooh.
He's the
I don't like that name at all.
master bait.
That's
Oh, no.
I just said.
Oh, I'm sleepy. I can't hear.
Maybe we shouldn't fight. I feel like maybe we're all too sleepy for this.
That's what I'm saying.
I turned him.
You guys need help?
Well, I just said this.
No,
I need one
I'm
tab.
asking the Goliath.
Oh. Anyone inside, this tab needs to get attached.
Oh, all right.
Do we need help? Come if you want. It's for the sport. It's not about help or not. It's about pitting yourself against the greatest beasts Wintertide has to offer. And coming out on
If
top.
we do that, can we have some of its bones to make cool weapons out of? Like
You
yours?
eat it, of course. We'll make weapons.
Right.
We will
Tell
mark your
Justin-
skin.
Tell Justin that we can get the bones for weapons.
More
He's
importantly,
right.
Wait, what was that about skin?
Let's
If
get
we help you
Justin a
out-
boner.
if we help you out, do we still need to pay for our ship to get housed here for 2 days? Because there was some sort of discrepancy. Yeah. No? You're not the
Well,
person
Betty,
to
yeah,
talk to about that.
We consider this a hunt. I mean,
Seems like a
pretty
hunt
close
to
to
me. It's pretty close.
Tell us, are you insinuating that they all look the same and that this
Talk
guy
to
knows
our
anything
chief.
about our boat?
No. It's just.
If you kill the Remorans, and if it's as big as we think it is, I'm sure it will be more than enough to say you've gone to the hunt.
ooh,
Hooray.
gonna get cool tattoos.
Just a reminder, you're all coming too, right? All you big guys, big fellas.
Coming to, you're coming
Yeah.
with us. If not,
Oh yeah, okay, great. There we go. Just making sure.
Right behind you.
Yeah,
Let's
literally, like
go.
well behind. Actually, I'm gonna be well behind them.
Okay.
Are we close? Are we next to Pup yet?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
just
roll
like crawl up Pup and just like
Mm-hmm.
half sleep on their
For
back?
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'll like turn into like a little bit taller of a pup so it's more comfy for you.
Let's find Pup and then let's go look for these things. Come on. It's cold out here.
I'm on
Nice
Pup.
blanket, Cowboys.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really nice. Have you felt? Did you have one? Did you have one of these?
No, I wanted to make one into a comfy.
Really nice.
We're gonna get one before we leave for me.
Yeah, I just stole this one. I mean, I
Nice.
didn't. I paid for it. Yeah.
No.
More or less.
You guys, you guys have cold weather gear, right? I believe you guys picked up cold weather gear in Caravilla Town.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you guys go
Rewind.
and get dressed.
I know Dresden picked some up for me and made it extra ugly.
You guys get dressed.
You got
Yeah.
boots with the fur, right?
Boots with the fur, yeah.
You guys get dressed for the occasion, and it seems to help, but it definitely doesn't completely negate the cold. The temperature here is -10, -20 degrees, and
That's -30.
Okay.
and all of you guys rolled me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, should we drink some of that mead before we go? Like the spicy mead? Maybe that'll help.
Question: does being
Yeah.
a tiefling help or hurt me? Like, do I run warmer or am I extra cold?
It doesn't
Good
doesn't
question.
change it.
These
You
are
you
the-
have
these are the big
resistance to
questions.
fire,
Oh, okay.
but
No!
What was
Just
that?
a
A con what?
save?
just a Constitution saving throw.
Mm.
8.
I got a nat 20 plus
This does
1.
not look good.
Should
Okay.
have stayed asleep.
8
Eleven.
plus
11.
1.
21. What'd you get, Jason?
11.
11. Cullen?
8.
8. Day?
8. But
An
I'm
8.
on Pup, who rolled a 21.
Yeah. Pup, you're
Naughty
keeping Pup,
hit.
you're keeping Pup very warm while you're
Alright.
absorbing a lot of the cold.
Worth it.
Cullen and Trust in Dresden, as you guys start to continue out, your bones start to feel chilly. And it's
I
as
got
this
chilly bones.
you have a level of exhaustion
Oh,
Oh, jeez, Louise.
as you stand out here in this cold.
We could have stayed in our warm beds. This doesn't concern us. We don't need to be out here.
And the
We
Goliath,
have my turn back.
You can go back if you don't want to do this.
I mean, I kind of want to.
No.
Who's with me?
I'm just-
Anyone?
no.
Really cold.
Oh, like go back? Go back.
No. No, we're here.
Yeah.
Thing.
You're
And when we're
reluctant
here,
to be with
here
me.
we're. family.
Kelwise, do we save any of that? Do we save any of that spicy mead?
Yeah, we've got 55 gallons of it on our ship, which
Okay.
is not here.
Nobody-
We have
nobody
torches.
else.
We could light a torch
Right.
and cuddle around it.
That's true. I light a torch. It's working. I can feel it already.
Someone want to wear my hat?
Yes.
I take my beanie off, and like I feel like the holes for my ears are perfect for your horns.
Is there somewhere on D&D Beyond to put a level exhaustion or no?
Yeah. It's in so where is it again? Conditions. Yeah, conditions. Then you add
I'll
one.
find it.
Conditions are perfect.
You guys start following these Goliaths. Some of them women, some of them men, all of them broad. Very, very strong. And the snow
You say one.
around you starts to get thick as you start trudging through this snow. And they seem to move through it at ease, but for all intents and purposes for you guys, this is difficult terrain to move through.
What if we move directly where they've moved?
It helps. It helps. And you guys start trudging through their footsteps. And you start to hear these snapping sounds.
Oh, my
Loud.
bones.
These quick snapping sounds. Followed by these low.
Oh, those are really low. That's so low I can't even
Oh,
Oh
hear
yeah,
it.
so
Okay.
low I couldn't even hear
I
it.
was saying, I don't know. It was triggering the mic. But you hear this trilling sound, almost like a purring,
Oh, I
come
don't
and
like that.
go. And then another snap, and it's pretty far out. It's maybe a mile away as you guys start moving. You start to see these guys. A lot of them very tough. A lot of them really hyped up, but you start to see just a little bit of hesitancy. Every time they hear a snapping sound and a trill, stop, a huddle. And then very slowly start to move. And that's when you see a giant red splotch on the ground. And you start to see poogs that have been decimated. Mostly eaten, but pieces of them, like very carnal looking savage bits and pieces lay about. And as you guys come up to this hill overlooking what looks like a small little chasm, all of them stop and they drop down. And they start to whisper amongst themselves. And you guys are a little farther back.
Do we, or do we wait for them to die and then make decisions?
No, I think we wait for them.
Yeah, I think we should follow their lead because they've done this before.
Okay.
And you guys hear this
Wow,
loud
I don't want to run it.
snapping, clicking right over this hill. This huge, loud, vibrating sound that you can almost feel
Oh my god.
through the snow. And this trill.
No.
Nothing? Nothing?
Nope.
Hello.
Well,
I heard
tried.
a.
All right.
I think my ears are frozen.
You guys come up, and if you'll look at the map, see if this works. Boom. If you look, a whole set of these guys up on this hill, down into a chasm. You guys are all behind.
Man, they look vicious.
And you guys creep up to a vantage point, and you see off in the distance this creature and this light emanating from this long, sinuous creature, and this heat just flashes and the steam just up from the snow, and then it goes dark again, and it serpentines around, eating something, and you see these huge mandibles snapping together, making these sounds. It's eating something. And when you look and your eyes start to adjust, you see this creature. This large creature. Where's the creature?
I don't know. I don't see it.
So you guys are about there. You guys
I
see
swear
this,
you guys see it.
this creature moving around.
Oh God! No, I go back to bed. I go back to bed. I go back to bed.
Yeah, we just leave.
Very-
We're just like, no, screw
Second,
that.
look at two of the players
Pup
left.
poops a little.
How
They poop their
pissed,
pants just a little.
how pissed would James be if we all were like, no, yeah, we go back to bed. We just go back to bed.
I know. Like
He'd probably
hell,
make
let's
it like
set this up.
fly up and land in front of us. He's already
What?
clearly roping us into a hunt when we said no thank you.
It's satiated. It already ate. We're good. We're good. See you later.
He planned a hunt, guys.
All right, it's my job to give you guys hooks. If you don't want to take the hooks, you can go
It's-
back to bed. It doesn't
If you
matter
don't
to me.
Our
want the
job
hook.
to give you the shit.
I'll give.
Please take the shit. We're giving it to you.
Is maybe coarse. It's kind of sand-like. It's sand-like.
All we
Sounds
are is
amazing.
pooping
Like
away.
sand through the hourglass. So are the
These are the
days.
days of our
So that's what
lives.
you guys see.
Perfect.
What are you guys doing?
Holy
Crying?
Holy crap!
guys! You wanted to like we can make so many weapons out of that.
That thing is huge.
Well, if we all work together.
I'm not
I'm
sure togetherness can solve this problem.
I think we're gonna need about 2 or 3 more armies than we have right now to take that thing on.
Okay,
They've already killed
I don't
one
know.
before.
I'm not
They're
trying
really-
to be like a dick, but
They're really big people.
maybe we see how they fare, and then we kind of like we chime in from a distance.
I mean, we've got help. They're like 3 people each.
Yeah, I know. We'll be their help. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just
Back
see
You
how
said we
it
didn't
unfolds.
need help.
I
so-
think tactically we've never fought this thing before. Let's see how it decimates them, and then
We'll
yeah,
follow
decide.
their lead.
Yeah.
Do
but
they have a
not-
lot of
not
long range
close
weapons?
enough. Yeah.
They have a lot of
Most of
short
them
range weapons right
have.
now?
Some of them have a collection of spears, like throwing
Mm,
javelins.
mm.
But other than that,
Kind of
no
curious.
bows, nothing like that.
Yeah.
How close-
Just
Okay.
my take on it is they might need some backup from far away. Maybe let's be that backup from far away.
Well,
I can do that.
I have recently acquired that spell that's a giant fireball. Would that help?
It's so cold right now.
Yeah, can you cast it right at our feet?
Good thing Rezek always has a scarf.
Yeah, yes. It's definitely fortuitous. Did you want me to use the fireball?
Crook of your elbow, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
just-
you have to like hit the dab on his knees.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Daphne.
sorry. It's coming again. So sorry.
I do it into my armor and like break my nose. I'm like, ah.
You stupid.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. Seriously though, let them take the lead. We'll follow their lead.
Get your
Okay.
fire thingy ready and wait for them.
Well, it would be better to do it before they go in there because it might hit them as well. But it's up to you guys.
Well, maybe-
No.
Maybe-
Let them cast the first stone. They look without sin.
Yeah, maybe they sneak up on it or something, or know some tricks.
Really in a Jesus mood tonight.
It's
Jesus.
those biblical references, guys. It's cold and I was asleep. Okay, leave me alone.
Just came back from a fish concert.
It's a Remora concert.
We wait for them to make the first move.
Yes.
Okay.
First move, half of them die. Okay, going to bed. See you
We
later.
go to bed. Not all.
Going back to bed.
That's all, folks.
If it attacks the town, it attacks the
That's
town.
all, folks.
I'm
hear
leaving
them
in the morning.
whispering to each other. Pup, roll me another perception check.
No, 20 plus 2, 22.
You hear them talking amongst themselves, obviously excited with this very nervous energy. And you hear one of them say, "It's not even a full-grown adult yet."
That's good.
oh, guys, this is just a baby one. So I feel like we could for sure deal with this.
Okay.
You know,
One man
That means
in
nothing.
the front stands, pulling out this long javelin. Takes 2 steps back. Launches it right at it. All of them scream and start to charge down upon this thing.
I want to go. I want to go. Can I go?
Oh, pup,
I'm gonna
pup,
go.
don't do it.
Uh,
Don't do it.
I
Don't do
wanna
it,
go.
pup. Stay back with us.
You said to follow their lead. You said to follow their lead. They're leading. They're leading.
No, the
Hey.
plan is to watch them. It's to watch them first.
We'll tell your story, pup. We'll tell
I'm
your
on
story.
Pub's back.
We'll tell both your stories.
I want to go. I want to
This
go.
spear flies through the air, stabs into the beast. It screams. This
Heck of
loud,
a throw.
echoing sound shoots out. Everybody roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh,
That's unexpected.
That's good.
19.
Oh my god.
Wisdom,
19.
wisdom,
16.
wisdom saving throw 15.
15.
19.
19. It hurts and it echoes through your head, but you all seem to
Not
shake
like
it off.
Fitz said that.
My brains.
Fitz even feels it back on the ship.
Everybody
Oh
roll
my.
initiative.
Go. Yeah, Pup wants to like drop trust and just run
Don't drop me.
nicely.
Nicely.
1d1.
21.
16.
19.
A 15.
What'd you get?
I got
Bobby?
it. 13. 13.
Oh wait, do
Okay.
I?
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Do you have a question? It's okay to ask questions. It's D&D.
What's up?
All right.
I have no questions.
They're charging up. You see 2 of them drop to the ground. Here and here, their ears seem to be just bleeding, and they're just holding their heads in pain after that echo. The rest of them seem fine. Cowwise, you're up first. This is all unfolding. You still just hanging out and waiting?
What's the distance? How far away is it from me? More than
Yeah.
100, less than 300? That looks far.
Approximately 180 feet, 175 feet away from you.
Yeah. I'll shoot an arrow, just trying to get the range.
Okay.
Disadvantage,
And
yeah?
that's disadvantage, yeah.
All right, that's a 12 with disadvantage.
12 does not hit. The arrow, short, hits the ground.
The other one was a natural 20.
Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah. I'll just wait then. I'll move marginally closer, but sticking with the group.
Marginally closer, which is...
I don't see where we're all at. I'll
sorry.
move. I'll move my full distance closer. I'll go 25
And
feet.
note that you're trudging through snow, so it's difficult
12 and a half?
terrain. So it would
Okay.
be 12 and a half. Would be about right there.
Okay.
All right. Pup, what are you doing?
Can I go? I'm gonna go. I'm going.
And I very nicely put press down and then move as much as possible.
Okay. You're running through snow, so that's difficult terrain. 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. So you move for right about there that one guy is, holding his head. All right. Dresden.
Yeah, are we moving forward? We're moving forward. I'll move
Slowly.
forward to where Pup is, I guess.
15, 20, 25, 30.
And I'll just
That'll be a
take
dash for you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take
Okay.
a protective stance there.
Oh, okay.
Nothing I can do this far away anyway.
And that brings us to Trust.
I throw my bowl at it.
Yeah, I don't think I
I
mean
fart in its direction.
if Pep had kept me on them, then I'd
Up
be
apart.
better. But I guess I move 15 feet.
You and
And
me
could
trust.
do
Well, you move 12 and a
nothing.
half, right? Or you want to
Oh,
move
I'm sorry. 12
the
and a half feet.
25 feet for dash.
Sure, I can't do anything from far away anyway, so let's use all
Okay.
my action.
If this doesn't
There you
work out, we'll just leave and go back to sleep. It's fine.
I like look at Kelwise and like rub sleep out of my eyes.
Seriously, like
Oh, they left us.
Sorry, I missed it earlier. How far away are we from the beast currently?
About 175 feet.
Oh, okay. And nobody is around it right now, right?
No one is around
Goliaths
it.
are on it right
Let me
now.
see.
Okay.
That's how far away you are. Yes,
All
right.
I heard was we're gonna stay back and watch, and then everybody started moving forward. So I'm gonna be like, okay, and I'll just start moving forward, and I'll get as far as I can, which is 30 feet, I guess, or I guess whatever the disadvantage of
30,
or whatever
yeah.
I can do in snow.
Yeah, you
And
can run right next to Tristan.
I was told to watch where we're all going, so I'm gonna just go ahead and launch off a fireball now while we're still all far away from it. Am I
Okay.
150? I'm 150 feet, I think, right?
Let me see.
you made it 30.
Probably. 2, yeah, you're 145.
145. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say Incento Maximo, and I'm going to wrap my hands around a fireball and then make it smaller, condensed, and then launch it off and hit the beast.
Okay. This small pinprick of light shoots out of his hands. Kaboof. You feel this giant shockwave as all the trees start to shake. Snow comes falling down from all over the place. This big plume of smoke and steam envelops him.
So much warmer.
And you see something. You're looking. The beast standing in this fire and flame. Serpent body kind of comes out. And it seems completely unscathed by your fireball. As the back of its body starts to heat up, these pulses almost like heartbeats, sending off waves of visible heat into the air, almost scorching.
You made it stronger.
Almost
You made it
scorching
stronger.
the air around it.
Yeah, I just put my hand over Rezik's head and just point to like it was him.
Anything else you're gonna do?
Nope.
Cry. Pee a little.
It screams and comes trekking towards you all.
Alright. I think you made it angry. Oh god, look at its jittery walk. It's terrifying.
And it gets to right there. It's
got a limp.
Just it's
Oh, he's got a
hundreds-
pimp walk.
It's got dozens of legs on each side. Not hundreds. Dozens
Oh,
of
you
legs
see how
on
he
each side
leans
that goes-
back.
Its top of its body long. It's almost like fin-like snake head coming out. As all of the Goliaths run up to it and start stabbing, attacking, hacking, beating. 3. You can only get there. 5, 7,
Good luck, guys.
These 3 in the back.
I'm gonna be so upset.
Throw
if I die when I
javelins and
could've
then-
been in bed.
You notice the ones who run up and attack it straight on, who are right next to its body. You can see steam coming off of their bodies and small hot welts start to appear on their skin just from standing close to this thing. As you guys feel this heat just from all around you, and the snow around him instantly starts to melt into this muddy, murky terrain. And they attack.
I'm watching these them very closely, and I'm readying my retreat spell.
One of them hits and crit,
Oh my.
but only one of them hits.
Oh.
Terrible aim.
Dealing a sizable blow.
Like
You see this one with a giant axe swinging around his head, and then and finds purchase in between two of these big armored plates that make up its body, just cutting underneath it. You see all of this heated, oily, venomous blood fall to the ground and start melting and burning all around, almost catching fire to the ground underneath him. That's their turn. And then, hold on.
Keep your distance was right.
Ooh.
Holy hell!
Anything else, Rezik? Want to give it a centipede sword to fight us with?
You'd have to give it like 100 swords.
Yes.
This is what you're looking at right now.
Yeah. Did it? How much closer did it get? Where are we at now from where I am? Am I in?
It moved.
Like I can hit it without
very,
disadvantage range?
Very fast.
It did.
You are
I saw that.
75 feet away.
Hallelujah. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot at it again. I'm not gonna move forward anymore because I want to be able to move backward.
Okay.
And yeah, let's just shoot at it. That's a natural 20.
Oh!
Yeah!
Plus 6.
So 6 plus
Alright.
D6.
6 plus a D6 plus I'm gonna use Colossus Slayer. That's plus a D8.
Ooh, that I believe is also, that's like damage, weapon damage die. Is that doubled as well?
What dice do you use?
D6.
I don't know
Actually,
if it's doubled.
I don't think it is actually.
I don't think it's doubled.
Oh, that's
I
not
didn't
what
roll
meant to.
great. So that's a D6 plus 6. So that's 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 13,
Plus your
15.
dexterity.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, you find a little hole, and the arrow hits into his body. The arrow ignites into flame the second it hits, and just melts off as you see that blood dripping down from the place you wounded it. You gonna shoot again?
I forgot I could attack twice. Heck yeah, I am. Level 5. That's a 10. That's
A 10. Your second shot bounces harmlessly off of this thing. Yeah, it just bounces off harmlessly and goes flying off into the darkness. Anything else?
I'm gonna move back the same amount of feet that I walked up before, so 12 and a half. Just 12 and a half away from it.
Okay, so you move 12 and a half back. That's your turn, Kelwise. Pop.
Yep. I'm gonna do my movement closer to it,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hold a bop
All right. You hold a bop.
if it comes in range.
All right. Dresden.
I just sort of look around at everyone. How does it look like it's just gonna murder us? Does it just level with me? Just man to man, just
It
look in the
looks like it's gonna
camera.
murder us.
It's hard
Tell
to
me,
tell.
is this thing?
It's hard to tell. But when you zoom up real
Should I
close to
just be
see like
back
the
in my
size
bed?
comparison, this is an 8-foot tall Goliath.
Okay, I'm
that help?
just gonna look at everyone. I'm just gonna look at everyone. I'm going, everyone. I think we need to go back to bed.
Its teeth are bigger than me.
I honestly, why is Pup all the way over there?
I wanted it.
I think we need to
As
go
I'm
back
like,
to bed.
Lady,
I'm
my staff.
gonna be like, come on, back to bed, back to bed.
Really?
I think so. I'm not even kidding. I think so.
You're the one who wanted to take his bones.
No, that was a an idle thought. It was like a brain fart.
You farted? What does it have to do with this?
It's in my armor.
Nice.
Come here and smell it or something. I think we should go back to bed. And I'm just gonna stand there, just like I'm gonna fucking when I'm. That's my turn.
Okay. Trust, what are you doing?
Not much. I'll use my full movement, and then I'll give a mantle of inspiration to everyone.
Okay. You're moving forward?
Ooh.
Yeah. I can't. My
Okay.
longest spell is 60 feet. Like, I can't do shit.
Dresden, you see Trust trudge up in front of you.
You're going the wrong way.
Anything else, Trust?
I'm
Mantle
giving
is an action?
mantle. Yeah, it's
Okay.
well, it's my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm spending a bardic inspiration to give 5 temporary HP to my 4 friends. Cornelia's not here.
Okay.
And one
five.
random Goliath that's close.
Okay. You give 5 temporary HP to the Goliath right next to you, who's standing up, his ears still bleeding, and he feels better, pulls up his big spear, and just goes running into battle. Bobby.
Okay, so I fired off that fireball and I see that it failed, and I'm like, damn. Okay, Eva, let's do a little experiment. I'm going to say Incento, and I'm going to launch off. I think I have to get a little bit closer because it's 120 feet for this one. But I'm going to launch off a Firebolt, but I'm going to have Eva turn it into ice and see if that helps with the damage.
Yeah, you're within 70 feet of it now.
Oh, I just need to be 120 feet. I don't want to be like super. I don't want to go like keep stretching up to it.
It's 70 feet away from you. You want to back up?
Oh,
past
okay.
it?
Oh, then I'll back up. I'm gonna back up.
That's the correct direction. Keep going. Keep going.
So Dresden's like, okay, that's 2.
Progress.
2 and 2.
Progress.
All right. So you have Eva change the nature of the magic into this spiked, almost bladed icicle, and you shoot off this intense, cold aura. Roll an attack.
Okay. All right. +7. So it's 14 plus 7. What is that? That is math right now. Okay, sorry. 21.
You shoot it off. You see that cold hit its body, and then it seems to not affect this creature.
Oh my god.
Not fire, not ice. All right. As I'm backing up.
Do you think electricity?
What are we? Like tepid water?
All right. Anything else, Bobby?
That will be it for me.
The beast screams. Heat, and a giant wave just echoes throughout. It rears up, smashes its face down on this creature, swallowing him whole. This Goliath underneath.
Ben.
Hold on. There. Swallowed whole. It's back there. Swallows him whole as this giant heat wave. You see the Goliath right next to him hold their face in pain as this heat just starts to burn them alive. Some of them still standing, blistered skin, burned. They hold their weapons and they just start hacking.
I don't know. They seem pretty confident.
These people are insane.
Insanely stupid.
Justin, do you think if we leave and they all die, that the monster won't come attack the town? You think they'll just leave?
Well, there's more Papa things to feed it.
A few more of them hit this beast.
Oh god.
This time. Dealing decent amounts of damage. When they do find purchase, these Goliaths with these massive muscles just wreck. You can hear their axes and spears thud against this monster's carapace, and it echoes throughout. Unfortunately, the second they stab in with their weapons, you start to see that steam burning. Some of them, their knuckles, almost the inner flesh and muscles, starting to burn off of their bones as they grit their teeth. Cheeks starting to burn through as they're just stabbing and going into this bestial rage. Kellwise.
Uh-huh.
It's your turn.
After all that,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with another arrow. It hasn't moved at all, right?
It didn't.
Do I need to move?
Well, it
great.
swarmed around, swallowed a guy whole, and then emitted a giant heat wave that almost set these men on fire around.
Then I'm still within the right amount of range that I want to be. And that is
Wait, so is it emitting its own heat, or is it just the heat from the fireball that hit it?
It
Can we
seems like
tell?
there's these huge, almost chitinous plates on its back, and they just seem to flash and heat up, white hot heat, almost instantaneously.
Okay. So it wasn't just Resnick's fault.
No, this thing seems to be creating its own.
Just
heat.
checking. I couldn't tell.
so
if it
ready
was-
to place the blame totally on me.
So when
couldn't
we
tell if it was
TPK,
created.
whose fault?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how?
I couldn't tell if it was
fucking
creating
know.
its own
wanna
heat
know.
or if it was residual heat from the spell. I just wanted clarification.
it was 24 to hit.
24 hits,
Yeah, and I did 14 damage
14 damage.
on the first one.
Nice.
Okay. Second
And
attack.
I'll roll again. That is a 16.
16 does not hit.
Oh boy, that's a high DC. Okay.
Bouncing off its armor.
That's a big
Pup.
guy.
Well, I don't want to get close.
Get the hell back here.
How far am I from it?
You are about 30, 35 feet away.
I'm gonna back up my movement to be like in front of Trust, just to like block in case anything happens. Like in front,
Okay.
like between Trust and the monster, yeah. And then I'm gonna use Call Lightning.
All right.
Yeah, come on. Let's
What
see
is
if this happens.
is it a
Come on.
dexterity save?
La 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 la. Yes.
Oh, damn it. Wrong window.
Always the wrong window.
Always
never
the
the
wrong
right
window.
window.
It's a dex
Always.
save.
Okay.
And then it has to like save from something of mine. I'm still not quite sure how this works.
So you hold the staff up in the air, and you cast a spell that causes a giant. I messed
I
up.
think
I
stream
messed
is
up.
frozen.
The stream. That's because of me. There it is.
A little goose.
Yeah. You hold it up in the air. You suck all of the energy out of the staff as you feel it kind of go limp and almost start to stick to your hands as the metal goes cold. But the lightning shoots up into the sky and this giant cloud appears. And you can feel your connection to this cloud as if you could just rip lightning right out of this cloud's anus.
Nice.
Sandy lightning right out.
And then I proceed
Um,
to do so.
Okay. You guys hear this thunderclap as this lightning
Yeah. it's the
shoots out of the
Egyptian-
ground.
Egyptian god of
Dexterity
lightning.
saving throw.
Anubis. That's the Egyptian god, right? Anubis.
And
Tries to jump out of the way and it succeeds in dodging some of it, but it doesn't get out of the way of all of it. It's taking half damage. So 3d10.
All right.
3 10s.
We know what hurts it.
A 4, 5, and 7.
4, 5,
math.
7. That's 12. 16. Half is 8. It takes 8 damage from your lightning.
Two.
All right. Lightning racks this thing's body it starts to scream, and again that trilling.
I'd love to hear that.
Nothing. Still okay.
Man, it'd be so cool
shoots
if we could
out.
hear that.
Shoots
Its mouth
out,
is moving so much, but I can't hear
and
it.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, it's too late now, but I can't do the stunning strike. I need to be using a melee. Never mind. Yeah.
It's a melee attack. Yeah. And yeah. This thing looks straight at you. Your body kind of wreathed in this lightning-like energy, and it just kind of turns its face to you, pup. Dresden, it's your turn.
Okay. No, I can't do anything else. Yeah.
Everyone?
There's coffee and beds. Let's go.
I step backwards.
Yeah, just more. You're doing it back. Just turn the body and then step forwards.
No.
Oh god. I start just walking backwards.
Okay. 5,
Try not
10,
to attract
15.
too much attention to myself.
Ah.
I'm being the ice. I'm being
Okay.
the snow.
There was something else I wanted to do. I just
What's up?
wasn't done. I wanted to patient defense, and it looked at me. 'Cause if it
Patient
looks at me like
defense?
it's gonna kill me, yeah, I'm gonna use a key
Mhm.
point to patient defense.
Is that like a dodge action?
Yeah.
Okay. So you use a key point and you take on a very nimble defensive position.
I would also like to take a dodge action.
Okay. And Dresden's just like, right behind you. Okay. Trust. What are you doing?
Is it possible for me from where I'm standing to cast Shatter in a 10-foot radius that's only hitting the creature and not
How
any of the
far can you cast that
60
spell?
feet. It's 60 feet and it's a 10-foot radius.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Shatter around its brain area.
And it has
And it's
to
a
take
con it's a con save 15. Yeah.
Oof. It's saved, so it takes half damage.
Okay. That's not a D8. 1 second. That is a D8. Okay. So show me a 2. That's so great. And an 8, 10, plus 1, 11 for 5
11
thunder
down to 5
damage.
damage.
Dude, I wanna like.
Thunder
You
damage.
hit this thing, and pieces of those chitinous plates on its back crack and shatter. You start to see steam just perpetually come out as it flashes red hot again in response.
As a bonus action, I'd like to look at Dresden and say, "Grow a pair!"
I have. And I like to keep them where they are.
Bobby.
Very cool.
Okay, so now that the experiment is completed by Pup, we know that lightning damages it, so I'm going to go ahead and use Fireball, but I'm going to use one of Eva's points to use Transmutation spell, or Transmuted spell, and turn it into a lightning ball instead.
All right. So you change your Fireball into a giant explosive lightning ball and send it off. It explodes again, crackling, lighting up the night sky as all the electricity explodes out. Dexterity saving throw? What's your DC?
Yes, Dex saving throw, 15.
Oof. It succeeds. This thing is nimble. But it still takes half damage.
Okay, so that's 8, d6.
Big money.
8, 12, 15, 21, 23, 28, 29. 29
29 in half is 14. So you take 14 points of electricity and you see it just scream, writhing in the back. It still seems to be
Good job,
moving,
Pup!
though, just moving with its
Oh,
giant
it's still-
body in it.
Okay.
89. It doesn't seem to be slowing a beat, even though its body seems to be racked with all kinds of different wounds all over it. The beast
Yeah, that scares me. I'm gonna keep
looks-
backing up.
backing up. All right. So another.
Maybe we should
equivalent
all actually
30
leave.
feet.
This is not good.
The creature looks right at you, pup. Screams, starts trampling these men. You start to hear screams as these legs like razor blades start just piercing through their bodies and crushing their limbs, and heat exploding out of him. Screams up to you, and then this giant heat wave emits from its body. Everyone roll trust, and pup, roll a dexterity saving throw.
So if I took a dodge action, what does that do for this?
You get bonus on dex saves. Advantage on a dexterity saving throw.
So this is the dex save, so I rolled 2d20.
Yes.
I failed. Whatever it is, I failed.
One was 19. One was 18. Dex save. 19 plus 7 is 26. But don't forget, you're like resistant to fire, so.
Yeah. So.
They take half damage.
You guys take you save and take half damage, and you fail but still take half damage because it's heat. It does 7 points of damage, so total in 3. You guys start to feel this heat as
Owie.
3 damage, and then its head. You see it rise up, blotting out the stars, then it tries to devour you, pup.
Ah.
But you have a dodge action, so it gets disadvantage on the attack.
Get wrecked. Stupid. Okay.
Stupid.
Oh, wait, I probably
Ooh.
shouldn't be saying anything.
What's your AC?
16?
16. Oof. Got a 15.
Oh, thank
You jump out of the way with just and pup. One of the things you notice is you feel the ground beneath you almost start to give way, as if this thing is crushing the stone beneath your feet, and it's almost hard to keep your balance with how hard this thing smashes into the ground. Those around it, those left around it, wow. 3 of the Goliaths, just their bodies almost burned away. Just their bodies just kind of stopped moving, as if they're just stabbing blindly, as if they had no thoughts in their head anymore. Just the savage rage was keeping them going, and they stopped. These 2 on the sides back up, throw javelins. These 2 continue to hack away at the sides, but the rest of them just sit in this pool of burned flesh at its feet.
They were so unworried.
Yeah, it wasn't even a
They
big
were
one.
like, it's
Dude.
fine, it's a
Yeah, they
baby.
seem so
Rolling
confident.
so bad for everyone right now. They all miss.
Oh my god.
Are they
Every single one of them.
stormtroopers?
Yeah.
They are
Yeah,
when
they
James
like
is
missed
in
like every
charge.
round.
God.
Not good.
They
I'm
haven't
rolling
done
Bobby
anything.
dice. I'm rolling Bobby.
Well, stop. Switch
Don't
dice.
blame me.
Hey,
Roll
the
Bobby
Bobby
dice.
dice.
Bobby
Watch
dice.
Rogers.
The Bobby dice just missed pup, so all right.
Yeah, only
That
roll
did
it for that.
Just for that, man.
Kellwise, you see this thing smashing the ground right next to pup. What are you doing?
Yep. I'm backing up 12 and a half feet, and I'm shooting another arrow at it.
Okay.
You're just hiding away.
He gets
Yeah.
it.
That's a
Straight up hiding, bro.
22 to hit.
That hits.
For the first one, that's a 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage.
And my second one is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Where's my 6? And that's a 6 damage.
6 more damage. This thing, you keep wounding it over and over again, and it seems like it's just not stopping. As if it's just this immortal soul pushing this thing forward. You can clearly see it's now bleeding from a half a dozen spots on its body. That blood steaming from the ground, but it continues to pursue. Pop.
Well, I'm within its opportunity of attack now, right?
You are.
Lovely. So question. If I use Call Lightning again, I still get my attacks, right? Because that's already cast.
I believe you use an action to call a bolt.
He has action to call down lightning.
Let me see.
In this way again.
Spell fail. Storm.
On each of your turns, until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning in this
Use your
way
action.
again.
Yeah, you have to use your
Yeah.
action. to
Okay,
call
so I'm
down
gonna
lightning.
use Right. So is it like the full action, or because I have 2 attacks now?
Yeah. So you either take an attack action or you use the call lightning. Your 2 attacks are only when you use the attack action.
Great. I'm gonna use my attack action. I would like to stunning strike it.
Okay. So you use a key point and you try and stunning strike. Roll an attack.
Yeah. That is a 19 plus 6.
That hit.
25.
What's your DC? It's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Let me check. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, it needs to beat it's a wisdom. No. Con. Yeah. It needs to beat a 13. This is DC 13.
13. It saves on your stunning strike.
Sure, the Bobby dice works fine when it needs to save.
But you can always roll. Every attack you can do a stunning strike. But it uses up another key point. Just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I only have 1 left.
Oh fuck! Really?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Damage. Rolling damage.
Already?
How many do you get usually? Like 3?
6 plus 3 is 9 for that first hit.
9. You punch it, and instantly your fist sets on fire. And as you try to put it out, you take
It's my staff.
your body, your hand, the hand closest to it, the staff heating up, burns your body, and you take 6 points of fire damage.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
take
worse than
9?
it scream at me. Yeah.
12.
Ow! That's hot! That's hot! That's hot!
Hot potato.
That's hot!
And then
That's hot.
I don't really have a choice but to do it again.
yeah, I don't really have a choice but to do it again. I'm gonna use my very last key point to try stunning strike it again. Last one.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Love
monks at
this.
5th level get 5 key points.
Yeah. That is a 17 plus 6
23.
is
That hits.
23.
See if it fails.
Come on.
This thing
13.
is very stout, though. You notice that you're hitting it in the skull, and the skull is so thick that it's gonna be tough to break through it.
It's like fighting Dresden.
And it unfortunately saves again against your stunning
Oh
strike.
my god. This thing is saved like 5 times now.
It's got
Another
a
6 plus 3, another 9. What do I take? Another a million
9
damage?
damage. Well, let's see.
I take 9 damage?
No. Well, we'll see.
Don't forget you have 5 extra hit points.
Hits you in
Alright.
the face.
3.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have 5 extra hit
You
points.
take 5 points of fire damage.
Right? Oh, there goes the time hit point.
Ow! Don't hit it!
And then I would like to It's not gonna do it. Nothing I can do anything. I was really thinking about doing an unarmed strike, but I probably shouldn't do that.
Don't touch it.
I'm just gonna move back. Yeah, I'm just gonna move back. I'm just gonna take that opportunity. Just freaking just hope for the
All
best.
right. So,
Go.
5, 10. Oh my god. Stop it. 20 right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where it was. All right. No, it was on top of these guys. Like that. There we go. That looks
Hey,
right.
how's it going?
That
My
happened.
hands are just like blistered. Ow!
Go.
Turn.
Yeah.
Dresden.
Oh, is not gonna take an opportunity? Okay.
It does
Dresden's
not.
probably gonna stand there and continue to do nothing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna continue to stand there. I'm still in the protection stand, so I'll get closer to
I
Pup,
probably
Okay.
and then
put my
just
hands in the snow.
take the dodge
Just for
action.
a sec.
Okay. You get closer.
Just
You take the dodge action.
Steam.
Trust. What are you doing?
Am I in opportunity attack position, or am I far enough away?
You are. This thing's top half of its body sticks
no,
out
really?
and reaches almost 15 to 20 feet away from the main body.
Okay. Well then, before I move, what shall I do?
Any last words? You know, final song?
I will cast Shatter again. Wait, no, Thunderwave. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave
Okay.
at level 2, which is another con 15.
On 15. See if it saves. Oof. It saves again.
Oh my
Okay.
fucking
Okay.
god.
Okay.
We need to
Alright.
get the fuck out of here.
So it takes half damage though.
Saves every time.
3 plus 4 is 7, plus 6 is what, 13?
13. So 13, so it takes 6 damage.
Yeah. And then I will
Here,
Back up.
trust.
shut the. I will back up, and I will give as a bonus action inspiration to Pup as a
So
backup.
you start to back up when you see this shadow blot out the stars.
It's fine, guys.
This thing dives on top of you.
Okay.
And you guys see Trust running towards you guys, and then all of a sudden, Mouth just smashes the ground on either side of Trust's body. Gone. Just like that. Just rips you up. Trust. You feel these
You've got to be fucking
two-
kidding me.
It's like two jaws just snap closed, smashing
God
your
damn it.
body in, and you start to feel it swallow you down
Oh, it's swallowing me.
gullet.
I can't do anything, right?
Kill it from the inside.
I wanted to
not
take
yet.
opportunity on me.
That's why I'm at first. I can't like take this.
He wants you to
moment
watch your friends die first.
as I'm inside of it. I can't activate that soul power in me, can
Well,
I?
we'll get to that.
Oh my god, you're gonna Hercules
You take-
it, bro.
Hercules!
You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as your body
boy.
starts to burn. You also take 9 points of fire damage, which is
Oh,
half.
never mind. No,
So
I'm down.
4.
James.
I only had 24 HP. I only
you
had
guys
24.
see Truck just
I'm always
just
dying, guys.
picked off the battlefield.
Where's Cornelia in all of this? Sleeping in her bed.
What are you guys doing?
Justin's like, let's go, cut our losses, let's go.
Oh fuck.
I think I should tell you guys about what we were talking about earlier now. This seems late for death.
It's not gonna help. I'm unconscious.
Holy shit.
You have a soul inside of you. You have a consensual soul. Find it. Find that consensual soul.
So okay, just all right, level with me
Okay.
Man to man.
here. Man, I want you to look in that lens, and I want you to tell me, is there any coming back from this if perhaps the thing dies immediately? Or is that like, that's just fairy tale goofiness?
I don't know. You'll have to find out.
Cannot, Kate. It's my turn right now. I'm looking at a puddle of Goliath soup on the ground in front of this thing. It's a gigantic beast. Everything we've done so far has only taken half damage from everything we've done pretty much. Is it possible to actually fight this thing? I have an intelligence of +4.
Roll an
They said it
investigation
was-
check.
Elias said it was no big deal. No big deal, they said.
Okay.
Just a baby, they said.
I think that Goliath was drunk.
There's a 15 plus
On our
4. It's a 19.
19. I mean, this thing looks rough. It is bleeding. It's got chitinous plates cracked on its body. But you also saw it moved almost 80 feet in the snow as you guys are moving at half speed.
Oh my god, I can't even get away.
All
even
those
get
things
fuck you,
cross your
Justin.
mind.
Thanks for doing
Yeah.
0 damage this whole time.
What was I gonna be able to do?
Throw your axe,
Okay.
man.
I can't throw it that far.
You got core magic. You can throw that.
That causes cancer. We've established it.
Okay.
I'm sweating right now, you guys. It smells like old
I know, this
Fiji
is-
up in here.
This is fucking-
god.
Okay, so what I took away from that is this thing is badly wounded. Trust has just been eaten. Rezik would just scream out. Rezik would just scream out, "Trust!" and like start sprinting that direction, and then call to Eva. Eva, please, anything you can do, just go in there and save Trust or something, whatever we can do here. And I'm just gonna start sprinting, and I'm gonna launch a magic missile at this fucking thing and try to hurt it and kill it. Hopefully,
Okay.
second
Maybe
level.
not towards the mouth. Aim for his
So you run at
butt.
it. You cast magic missiles at second level. Roll damage.
So that would be how many? It's like 1 second. Sorry.
Should be 40,
It's
44?
3. So yeah, 44. Sorry. Okay. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6.
I was trying to
I'm like-
leave.
Ending on my chair right now.
10 force damage.
10 force damage. Oof. This thing is not down, but it is looking rough.
And can Eva help us in any way save Trust right now? She's a ghost. Maybe she can do something. I don't know.
Well,
like
you've used two of her
have
points,
her ask.
right?
Have her ask Trust how she's doing.
You've used her twice to change the magic
Hey,
style of
Go
your,
in there. Just like
of
beats
your
her
of
head.
your of your thing. So she only has that 1 point sorcery point left. So there's not
I am willing
much
to.
she's-
I am willing to push myself to a limit that would hurt myself if
Now-
necessary to do this.
You know
All right, I
that
forgot
there
about
are certain items in your possession. Well, in somewhere in your possession. I don't know who's had it. But you know that there are things you have that allow magic users to push past their limits.
We do have core. That is correct. But also, I have been known in the past
this. Causes
60 episodes to also pull from myself, from my emotions and my feelings from my friends, energy. Like I did with the fireball recently with the training, I pulled from myself and not the core. Can I pull from myself, or is that impossible and I have to use the core?
Well, you've already used all of your high-level spell slots. I mean, you've taxed yourself already so much that
I've used my
pulling
third
past-
level. I still have 2 second level, and I still have 3 first
Yeah.
level.
Unfortunately, at this point, I mean, magic missiles are probably the best bet you have. There's nothing else you can do right now, as far as you know.
All right, just trying to think outside the box. Can't do anything about this.
Trust.
It is now
Yes.
Kelwise's turn.
Roll a well. Actually, no. Never mind. It's not your turn.
There,
beast.
it's not my turn.
Screams out, smashing its body down on 2 more of these Goliaths. One of its head just comes down, and its tail comes down on the other.
It's got
2 attacks. Oh. Narrowly missing both of these guys. Screaming,
It's just
it lets
gonna make
out
it angrier.
more heat, burning these 2 guys next to it. They take. One of them falls down dead. The other one picks up its spear 2-handed, just rams it into the thing's body, starts digging around and just pushing and pushing as his you start to see just his nose peeling back from the heat in his skin, and you start to see bone coming out of his face. Whew. And he does a sizable amount of damage as you see the thing writhing as his spear just goes deeper and deeper and deeper until his body literally melts onto the edge of this thing's body, and you start to see his limp body start to just bubble and melt. The beast staggers. Left. Right. Left. Still standing. Still whipping around, but you start to see poof, 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 on its back. Its plates firing off in all kinds of different mismatched ways. Not at all that clear, sinuous heartbeat that it was before. Kelwise.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark first.
Okay, use your bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, and then I'm going to attack it.
All right.
Get it, Killwise.
And I miss. With my first attack.
With your first attack.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot with my... Jeez. And I miss with my second attack, too.
Oh, no.
Have you tried lying?
I've rolled great all night until now, and I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Oh.
Right when it counts.
Right when it
Your
counts.
Hunter's Mark 2 going wide. It's like you would have hit, but the thing is just moving in such weird haphazard ways. You just have to guess. And your shot goes wide. And your second shot goes wide. Pup. Trust is in the mouth. Going down the gullet of this thing.
If I do the lightning, is it gonna hurt Trust?
Most likely.
You remember back. You remember
did
back.
Did we skip my turn? Why is
You're
Trust
after
going?
Pup. You're after
after
Pup,
Pup.
and I'm after you.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
You
It's just been
remember
sitting here for so long.
a long
Don't
time
worry, I
ago,
get
there was
3
a
next wave
clacker,
rolls.
and Rezik was in this clacker's mouth and electrocuted it, and Rezik took a bit of that damage. So you assume being inside something when you electrocute it probably would do at least a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I'm not trying to actually. I want to get. How close? If I get 20 feet closer, can I smack it or no?
10, 15, 20. You'd be just in range.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna smack it and take damage.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna bop it with my stick, and I'm out of key points. Ugh. 13 plus 6 is 9.
9.
Or sorry,
19?
19. I'm stupid.
19 hits. I was like, 19 hits.
Ooh, full damage. That's gonna be an 8. Plus 3,
God, Pup.
which is a 11.
11. Being so close to it again.
Yeah.
Fire racks your body.
No, it doesn't.
You take 11
snow.
points of fire damage as this
Great.
thing retaliates. You whack it in the skull, dealing 11 points of damage when...
Your
dies
noises are
silently.
so high
Oh my
pitched,
God.
your mic
Wow.
won't even pick them up.
Yeah. You really got to mess with that compressor.
Smashes
Give me my trust!
against the ground.
I want to like
And
beat a
that-
skull in.
Is where we're going to pick up next week.
With me in the belly of the beast.
Oh my God.
It's nice and warm in here.
Give me trust!
I'm not,
Pup fucking killed it at least, though. Yes.
I'm not
Yeah.
cold anymore.
My friend!
Oh my God.
I don't want to tell her secrets!
I'm very warm.
Oh, fuck.
Could've just stayed in bed.
I'm Jaymes, and I always kill Trust, even when she's not even in the worst position of all the characters.
Also, Pup. I think Pup has
Kinda
died
were.
more.
I think we're even at this point.
Everyone in town's
No, bro.
they're gonna be really upset when we go back to town and like half their town is missing. And we're like, oh yeah, they died. I don't know.
I died with the werewolf.
They're bad.
I died
told
with
them they would tell
the
their story.
weird dragon creature in the other plane of existence. And I died now.
I died in the town twice.
Yeah, you got stabbed and then you got, yeah.
Mhm.
But
Nick
but if you
died on the
live,
beach.
the sick tattoo you're gonna have, so worth it, right?
Yo, are
Yeah,
we all
dude.
about to get yatted, bro?
yeah, we are.
I'm gonna get a centipede tramp stamp.
Oh.
I'm gonna get it like across. I'm gonna get a
God.
face tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe I'll get it wrapped around my arm.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of a bed in reminder of what we should have done.
Wait, can we get one, Trust, where like we hold our hands and it like goes like between our
Yeah!
arms?
It's like the unbreakable curse.
That's if you survive this.
Listen, it's dead.
They're going to
Pup just has
survive.
to cut me out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut you out. We're gonna save you. Don't worry.
It's like it's
Shut up with that face.
it's
You're
like Star
screaming right
Wars
now.
when he's inside the tauntaun. That's me right now.
Yeah, but he was placed inside the tauntaun. Consumed by
he was
the tauntaun.
placed to save his life.
Potato, tomato.
Dude, you ever watch Hercules? He got eaten by the head. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
The
a
Hydra.
god. He was
And
a literal.
I'm a demon. Get wrecked, Cullen.
I'm not the one that was just eaten.
Yeah, you're the one that stood there and did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I took my protective stance and I was ready to
You
save
guys-
all of you.
I love you guys.
Cullen's
This
just
is
like,
great.
Chris is just like, hey guys, we should go. We should go. Oh, Trust got eaten. We should go.
I didn't.
You know what? You know what?
At no point
I
did I
just
say
can't
that.
wait to give Melissa so much
Oh.
crap about this when she gets back.
Honestly, my
Lisa
response
the whole time.
My response is gonna be she probably would have missed all our shots anyways.
Oh, you are feeling spicy tonight.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Wow.
I think they
We're
hit
like-
it.
Yeah, Daye is like sassy tonight.
God, are these what death throws look like?
Ah.
Oh wow.
Feeling that tiefling energy.
Oh.
Hey, James.
Well,
I'm just spicy from all the
Are we
time.
okay
I
now?
just remembered like the first few months of the campaign when Melissa missed like every stab she took.
Gethron, shots fired, but none of them hit.
Yeah, I
remember
love that
battle
these
that,
Goliaths,
Nice. All right.
the
these
Goliaths
Goliaths run up and try to hit like a 150-foot tall beast and they miss. Like what?
I know. What the
They
fuck?
How'd you
did not
possibly miss?
They were just
There were like 20 of
bouncing off.
them.
It's like hitting a building.
They were all like, "Burr, burr, it's a baby, we've got this," and they all immediately died.
but there was that one battle versus the Ashen Riders back in the capital city where like Kellwise couldn't fucking get a shot, and like Jason was so pissed that whole
Happens
round.
all the time. Happens all the
God.
time.
I also remember
Nice.
the battle where Fitz lost his arm, where I think both Jason and Melissa were like constantly firing shots and they all missed.
Good night.
Yeah, that was crazy. The butterfly thing.
Did I go down there too?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, that's just Fitz lost his arm. That's all.
No, someone else went down that day.
You did go down in that fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
All right,
Dresden pulls you back
Brought
up.
me back. Yeah.
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 Hmm.
I've had a
All
lot
right,
of-
everybody. It's getting late. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on our Chronicles of Aventide stream. We'll be back for sure next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific to continue this and find out what happened to Trust, the tiny tiefling who was eaten by a Remorise.
They're gonna
Yeah.
live. They're gonna
I've
live.
been eaten by.
Come on,
Wait,
James.
I was eaten by that other thing too. I just keep getting eaten. I'm so
You're
full.
just
Because
snack
you're a little
size.
snack.
I'm snack size.
Ooh.
All right. We'll be back next time. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Please take care of yourself and take care of each other this week and have a wonderful night. Wonderful week. We will see you next time on MinusOneCharisma. Everyone have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, you're fun-sized.